Are you ready to whip it good? You must whip it. Welcome to another Whip It Thursdays. With me in the night, I got Cannon and Harker Customs with me.
Yeah.
And we was looking at the new Electra figure and seeing her little peanut head.
No.
She got a tiny little head.
No.
It's probably like a 5-inch scale head.
Gross.
I could probably be bribed into, fixing that for somebody.
Yay.
And we already got some in the chat. We got Jeffrey Torres in the chat and Hang Solo family. We got our first one for the night already. That's
Dang, we're all busting out the family.
Family, 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 family.
Tonight I'm working on some more work on the Bruton the Mammoth Man. And I guess the rhino feet sculpted. They look really good. I'd like to do some modifications.
Oh, did you get them in finally?
Yep. They came in on Monday.
Nice.
The pegs on the rhino feet are a lot bigger than the Hulks. So I actually had to use a combination of green stuff and O-rings to give them the fit. But I got them to fit really well. But my texture stamps worked out really well. And I got them all woolied up. So I'm going to paint these up tonight. The blue stuff texture stamps, that's been a lifesaver of sculpting this fur.
So right now, what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
Blue stuff. Oh, what am I doing now?
Yeah.
So I figure if we're gonna make these transparent, I got my last batch of front forks on the printer now, and then the last stuff that I got to print is a ton of tires.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought on the inside of the tires, since the plan was to put some magnetic LEDs in the hubs of the fork, that it might be nice to have something inside there instead of having it just hollow. So I figure I would do some kind of like stylized fire design or something on the inside.
Oh, nice.
So that's what this is going to be. And that'll sit inside the wheel and hopefully help distribute the light from the LED. Because I don't want to print them solid. If I print them solid, that'll use a ton of resin.
Oh, yeah. Nico in the house. Live long and prosper. Jeffrey Torres thought about using the Electra body for a custom Lady Shiva, which that would be an interesting Shiva. It's a good body. Body's great. And rare thing on a female Marvel Legends too, boot swivel. But would have been nice if we could have got the upside down ab crunch like on the new Black Widow. But she at least has bicep swivels, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, boot cuts. She's very well articulated. Other than that, the only thing I've seen really bad is the crunch forward. You basically get one notch forward. Back is really good. But she does have a peanut head. And we got Hang Solo. Name of Held. Hey, everyone. Victoria is seeing you working on customs, the original characters. Kind of want to make customs of my original characters, but their designs are kind of extreme anime-ish, so I don't know how to execute that. Well, you can try to re-envision them as like a legend style, like I did with my first One Punch Man custom. I wanted to do a Marvel Legends style. I had some people comment and it's like, why didn't you use a Power Ranger? It's more to look, because I was wanting to do a Marvel Legends style. I have the parts to do one with a Power Rangers body. I'm just not doing it yet.
Yeah. So what you're saying is start with a figure that has the style that you're looking for.
Yes.
So maybe like what, JoJo's Big Adventure, or those kind of anime style characters, or like Dragon Ball Z kind of style anime characters?
Yeah, might look for like different base bodies that'd be good for like what your character designs look at. It's best. It takes a while to pick out your good bases for your original characters. Well, it's even like for Prime, it took me years to find the perfect base to make a Prime. When they made that Caliban, it's like it's perfect. Sold.
I'm not digging on this. Let's try again.
And alrighty, and I got for Lore 2.0, I got the boots pretty much ready for some jet boosters.
Are those boots made for walking?
And flying eventually.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I guess I got those.
I got
There,
the
just sitting in a box here on my couch waiting for me to get done with the hell cycles.
I got the insert. Took the original Warpath legs, lower legs, chop them up. And here's the ankles. I can use those for something else later on. And I made inserts to make it easier that work with the come down, dremel them down, and drill them into the legs, the boots from the Ares boots, and perfect fitting because this is the fittings that go to the upper shins of the Warpath. So I have no issues there with fitting that. I can do it manually. I did it on the first one. I dremeled it out, recessed it down, did a lot of test fittings. Like this way, it's like makes it much easier. These are already made to fit that, so much less work. I like it. It's much easier.
I think like something everybody would like.
There is a small possibility that Corey from Casting Cave might join us tonight at some point.
Oh, sweet. That'd be awesome.
He's cooking some food right now. It really just depends on how he's feeling afterwards.
Yeah. As long as you don't go on a carb overload.
Right?
I've done that quite a few times.
Yeah.
I was on the way home after work yesterday. I stopped and got Chinese food. So
Yeah.
I was kind of sleepy.
I've been right before we got on. I've been talking to him for probably like 4 hours or so, working on stuff. Actually, he was helping. Just talking while working, helping. That always helps you get stuff done.
Mm-hmm. I was working on doing the fur texturing because we had to get it taken care of on these feet because it takes like overnight to set up for it. It's hard enough where you can actually work on it and paint it. So if I waited to do the texturing now I wouldn't be able to paint these till tomorrow. That's why we had to do the texturing beforehand. Plus, I did some of the texturing on the stream before, so. But yeah, using blue stuff to make fur textures makes your life so much easier.
I believe it.
Oh, Sector 2813. That's I misplaced your address. Can you send that to me on Instagram again so I can get those Caliban hands mailed out to you? Been a lot of things going on at work, and I meant to take it to work with me the other day so I can print out some labels, and then major shake up at work, so I kind of got distracted working on that.
Hey, do you have Hercules right fist that I can get from you? Because I don't have one, and I need it for my Savage Dragon real bad. I can't do my Savage Dragon without one.
I should have one
for Savage Dragon.
I have the grip hand if you want it, because I'm not going to use it.
I'll look and see if I should have one around when I made the Sunman. I used the Sunman hands, so I should have some laying here somewhere. You said the right hand?
Yeah, the fist. Because I'm not going to have Savage Dragon holding anything. He's just going to need to do some punching. I'm going to put him in a, like a running pose, just like that first, issue, probably. That's what I'm basing my Savage Dragon off of anyway.
Different choice, true, but one of my original characters is kind of like a gi similar to Goku, but it's heavily influenced by IP Man's outfit. Oh, cool.
Yep,
man. I know. I just like saying IP.
I just like correcting you all the time.
But sometimes
that way you can come back and go, nope.
That's
like when I say it's Ryu, and you can go Ryu.
Yep, it is Ryu. You are right. It is Ryu.
I said Ryu for years, and I slip up and actually call him Ryu.
He's still Ryu.
Quite frequently. It's very common for Americans just to say Ryu.
Oh, it's still Ryu because that's what they called him for 2 decades in the video game.
They even say Ryu in one of the anime, don't they?
Yeah. Because he is Ryu. That's his name.
And the Japanese version of it, if you listen to the if you don't do, or if you watch the subtitles, they do say Ryu.
Oh, he's got kicked out too. Like there's a Japanese steakhouse locally here that's called a Sakura House, and a lot of people at work were calling it Sakura. I was like,
no,
what? You're going where?
Yeah, a lot of their R's and a lot of their K's almost sound like D's. Take a picture of this thing. I gotta sell this. Put this up on.
You bet. Thank you, sir. No rush. I'm in the middle of remodeling my house. Ooh, everything's tore up then. Been there, done that. I remember I sculpted the Jim Gordon mustache on the MCU Stealth Suit Steve Rogers, and I'm proud of that sculpt. I find green stuff works really good with sculpting hair and facial hair and hair itself.
I noticed because I just messed with green stuff for the first time, and I couldn't get Procreate to stick on this flexible plastic.
Uh-huh.
And then I tried Epoxy Sculpt, and it wouldn't stick. And I actually scuffed this up and everything. I sliced it with a blade. I sanded it with 60 grit. I couldn't get anything to stick, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'll try green stuff. Dude, that green stuff just stuck to it instantly. I was well, okay.
Did you get you the sculpting Vaseline or anything like that?
The what?
The sculpting Vaseline made by Green Stuff World.
Sculpting Vaseline?
Yeah.
What is that?
It makes it slide easier.
It's a blue sculpting Vaseline. It makes working with green stuff so much easier.
You put it on your fingers, or
your fingers or your tools or whatever.
Oh. And it doesn't fuck up the sculpt itself?
No.
What if it gets folded into the actual product?
That stuff's made to work with it. It'll evaporate away.
Huh. All right.
When I first started using green stuff, I could not do anything with it until I got that stuff. And now I love green stuff.
It's very sticky. Giggity.
Yeah. Where'd I put my... Right in front of me. Next to my water ball. Let's see, get caught up on the chat real quick.
Grinding.
Like maybe A Long from Street Fighter. Yeah, oh, that would work too. It never said Ryu's name in the game. My characters is usually fully clothed after watching Hitman. He was an inspiration for my original character. Cool. Bobcat Studios. Hey everyone. Alpha Proto. They didn't say Ryu's name until Street Fighter 2. That's where I started playing Capcom games too. Would Yasuo's body work for Fortnite? Or Fortnite work for a custom Savage Dragon with the arms replaced with Thor Hercules?
Yeah, it's already got the shirt.
It's got the thin legs and the pants, the blue jean legs too.
Damn, that's a solid recipe.
I thought about being good for Brock Sampson too.
If I didn't already have this recipe right here with the Wolverine legs, all with the Wolverine legs already, I would definitely do that. I already did the sculpt work on the Hercules torso. I already got this Legendary Heroes Savage Dragon head. Might look for a better head than this. I don't know. There's got to be a better one because it's kind of small for this body. We'll see. I got to cover these peg holes, and I might do that actually.
Savage Dragon too. I don't know why they didn't give them like gritted teeth or something like that.
I'll go ahead and cover those. Oh, I was gonna send this to you as well, Jared. I figured you could use these that you can get your hands on.
Oh, those jackets.
These the torn shirts for Hulks.
Oh, I have a ton of those things.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They come with all the KOs I get too.
Oh, okay. Sean,
Hmm.
do you need any of these? The torn Hulk shirts that sit on them?
Now, if you dye it black, it makes for a ripped up Grundy jacket.
No.
No, I don't need any.
Okay. Butter.
So, what's the story about your characters? It's like, well, I'm working on developing a story for them. Slowly but surely building onto it. I want to get time to work on it. I sit down and work on the computer. I start working stuff for the office. So get distracted by actual real work that they pay me for. Which
I think that's just doing your job, isn't it?
oh yeah. I guess that's not really a distraction, is it?
No, I don't think that is.
I think it's doing what I'm actually getting paid to do.
This is not looking like what
Kidder's got on her bag. She was right here on the box. She tore ass. She tore ass and scared him off the bag. Oh, my bag. So, how many other characters are part of your team?
I got quite a few here. Well, some of them are not on that list of character sheet too. I got villains too.
Oh, you have. Where's your character list?
I'll pull it up here a second.
Do you have like data and everything on them?
Well, I'm still working on like their character stats and data.
Oh. What you should do is like, you know, the old school 91 Marvel cards, you should put like, you know, power, you know, 6, or, you know, where it maxes out at 7, you know, power, speed, or no, strength, speed, intelligence. You should do all that. Man, that's the best. I love that shit. That was my favorite. I still have all those. I have series 1, 2, 3, Marvel Masterpiece 1 and 2.
No, it's not going to look exactly like it's going to look when it's printed, but
you don't want to put like a flame kind of motif to it?
I don't want to cover up these holes because it's going to be hollow, and I want to make sure that the resin kind of drains out of it.
Right.
So I was kind of going with these are kind of flame-ish. I don't know. I'm going to save it, work on it some more later.
Like, I would say, like, maybe more organic, because that looks very, like, inorganic.
People are digging the head you modeled for me.
Which one's that? Oh, the
mammoth head.
Mammoth head.
Jared, did you see the 682?
Nah.
That? Can you fucking believe that shit?
The 682. Which
That's
one?
SCP 682.
That's
it's from a series called Secure, Control, Protect. Secure, Contain, Protect. Sorry, I got corrected. I got actually.
Actually.
It.
I haven't seen it.
Well, if you YouTube it, you'll. There's a lot of like lore and like kind of video stuff about it. And they kind of do it. They kind of do it like, I don't know, almost like it almost has like the South Park style. But it's really fucking cool, like all the lore and stuff behind the creatures, because they're all like mythological creatures, and there's a lot of like Lovecraftian horror and other like I don't know, just other like crazy shit. I would make the crack down the middle, I'd go wider in some places, make it irregular.
Wider than that?
You see how it is on the other on the pick? See how like it gets like wider towards like the nose, and then there's like that one random crack in like the middle that has almost like a bigger opening.
Yeah, I'm better at like character design than naming. Naming stuff is not my strong suit.
I can help with that. I'm good at naming.
I'm sitting there like looking at your pit head, one of your pit heads you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, kind of looking, yeah, scaled down, that would actually work really well for like one of my villains.
I have a really scaled down like Mephisto head. Do you think that would work in some way for you?
What mean, like one of these?
No, it's I'll have to dig it out later and I'll show it to you. Oh, I have dug everywhere to try to find those glasses, buddy. I can't find them. I went through my container like 3 times. I went through my fodder twice. I just don't know where they're at, dude.
Oh, no worries.
I tried.
I appreciate
I got
you
one more place to look, and
it's good.
I am going to order another slaughter, though, so I might just do that before I send you the stuff. Oh, and Corey is going to cast the Archangel head, because he has he's subscribed to that STL dude's Patreon.
Oh, cool.
So he's going to do that.
So he's going to print it and cast it?
Yep. He's going to print it, cast it, all that good stuff.
Sweet. He's going to paint some up for a shop?
Yeah, but he's just going to get me a cast because it's going to go, straight to you so you can match all of that.
Yeah, it'd be a little more durable to being a cast too.
Yeah.
Okay, what next? More brown. Here. Burnt sienna. I'm glad I found that fresh bottle of burnt sienna. So this one's getting low. Now, I wouldn't quite understand. Somebody really liked the last round of pictures of this guy here, the mammoth guy. And I was like, oh, it's like, tell me a suggestion like for a head. Like one was like a Walmart toy heads for it. It's like, well, did you not look through all the pictures? There's a head, a really beautiful head been already sculpted. And it's like, I've been meaning to make a custom of that character. It's like, are you confused this with something else? Because there is no reference for this one. That's other people's done mammoth-based characters, of course, but this character you haven't seen before.
All right, is that starting to?
Let me see.
You want that more wide, even wider?
Let me look at the picture.
You want it to be the widest?
I would say wider, even towards the nose.
A big old crack. You want all the crack.
Yeah.
Crackhead.
Yeah, crackhead.
Crackhead Croc. That's the name of the character, right? Crackhead Croc.
Yeah, that's his real name. He doesn't tell people that because it makes it harder.
Refer to him as the hard-to-kill reptile.
That's what it said. Crackhead Croc.
Yeah, you got it.
Because he's on crack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's friends with the meth gator.
The methigator.
Yeah.
The methigator.
The methigator. There you go. The methigator. Trademark that.
Or you could have the methigator, and then he's like a detective who's on meth. was also an alligator. Now he's got a whole story. It's tragic.
I like the red and blue. Primary colors look good together. Crocodile. There you go.
What paints are you using on the paint?
This is Tamiya, and that one's Testers.
Okay.
Red is Testers, the blue is Tamiya. Tamiya X4 blue. And the red is Guards red from Testers.
You want that crack even bigger?
Let me blow your screen up.
Let me see. Yeah, I think it should go even bigger, even wider.
It's going to be a huge crack.
Yeah.
Bradley Lindsay, awesome work, guys. Really appreciate seeing the process and approach. I got a few figs started to kit bash unpainted. Any insight on prepping paint rub on pinless joints? That's a toughie. It's if you're not used to it, then one of the best things to do, if anything, like I've harped on it a lot of times, is try to find parts, even if the color that you're going to, close to the color you're going to paint, so if paint does come off, it's not as noticeable. With pinless joints, you got two options. One, let me pull the screen down here. Find an arm. I got some arms here. And sanding files. There's two options on pinless joints. The first, the less invasive way, is basically just take a sanding file and sand it down as much as you can, flex all the way open, and do the same when you flex it the other way. Sand it that way. The more invasive way is you're going to heat the material up and take a knife, cut one side, and that way you got more room to work it. That's a little more risky because once you put it back together, you'll have to heat this up and make it soft and pliable, and put your little bit of drop of glue back on that post. Then while it's drying, keep working that joint. That's really about the only two ways you can do pinless joints. But it's always best if you can just pick something that's already close to the color you're starting with. It is definitely a pain to feel painless. Pinless. Painless? It's not painless to deal with pinless. We got family in the house. Crackhead Mafia. It's my nephew. Howdy, howdy. And...
Family, 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 family.
I think the background music's louder than normal. I got down on the 12. Turn down to 11. That's a little better. Crocodile. I like that. Crocodile. The inspiration for some of the original characters, arch enemies, were from horror movies, creepy the characters, and basically heroes fighting demonic horror villains. That's cool. What would work for a black dynamite? Well, there's some good 3D prints of the heads already, so you can get those. Action Figure Labs, I think, sells black dynamite heads. Really depends on the look you're wanting to go for, because he changes his outfit through the movies, doesn't he? Oh, the new look Cage. That'll work. It's coming out in the Marvel Knights.
Kind of wears a suit without a collar on it.
That too. Yeah.
Or a suit without a open in the front.
Yeah.
Well, in that one, he is wearing a yellow shirt, even. So,
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
Dynamite. Dynamite.
Head swap. Pull off the change belt. Honestly, you're pretty close.
Yeah. It's the cage would actually work pretty good, but other options would be yeah, I don't know. Try to think of a good. You'll need like the regular suited body is just not really big enough for black dynamite, unless you like the Happy's bigger. Like in same with the Hammerhead, the newest retro card Hammerhead. It's big, but it's a full suit body. But you got like you do like a bare chest and put the jacket from Iron Fist, like not Iron Fist, the Hammerhead. That could work. Where was it? Green stuff. They use green stuff for a stash water mixed with alcohol, like Craig Work used. I think it helps with the sculpting. So, are we talking about toy customs? Oh, it's like about the sculpting Vaseline stuff. Plan on using recipe for Brock Sampson 2. It's got the Meowscles for $5. Oh, good, sweet score.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first Drax Destroyer, the head works. Would definitely work great for Dragon Head. What was it? Get that one. We got Genos. Hello. Bradley Lindsay, thanks for fantastic info. Thanks a ton. Any top coat suggestions once the figure's done? I picked up some Mr. Hobby, but didn't know if it was another deal. Mr. Hobby should work fine if it's just basic, just top coat. I find if you use Duplicolor, it's best if you're going. That works best if you're doing a full paint job. Like the Duplicolor doesn't work well with softer plastics if it's not been painted.
Why is that? What does it do?
Sometimes it doesn't cure properly on the softer plastics. If it's bare plastic, but if you hit it with like a Mr. Hobby first, where you sealing the hitting everything with the Mr. Hobby first, where it's a lacquer base, then hit it with a hard coat, then go back over, then you're adding too much paint. But it's a double-edged sword. But it doesn't always happen though. It's certain types of soft plastic. It doesn't want to cure properly.
That's interesting. You think it melts the plastic a little bit?
I don't think it's melting the plastic really. It's just something like a chemical reaction between the softer plastics and the paint.
Kind of like UV resin and sulfur.
Yes, or it's just going to stay tacky.
Yeah, won't cure.
It's similar to like what happens when you try to use enamels over top of soft plastic, but not as extreme. It's similar to that. I think the Mr. Hobby should do you fine though. Saw someone use a paper clip that uses for a peg on the double jointed arms when Token was the one who made a tutorial on how to do it. Yeah, that definitely worked if you're doing pinless joints and then you put a pin back in. Yeah. Ooh, a lot of bleed on. Figured I was going to have bleed on that because the wrinkles on the pants. And I did. Do you bleed? Yeah.
Only when I pick my nose too much.
Now I've rebuilt like a long time ago when the Marvel Select Colossus came out. A friend of mine asked me.
I would joke, by the way, just in case.
Somebody asked me if I can shorten down the Marvel Select Colossus, a friend of mine, and I was able to take it down and salvage out, shorten down like let me see, let's pull it up. Lower legs, I just basically cut down off and recreated the hinge area at the bottom of the foot. Here, I was able to recreate that and dremel it down and sand enough where I didn't even have to repaint. It's nice and smooth. It matched the rest of the texture of the plastic. To reattach the pin inside that I cut loose, I actually cut on both sides since I was going to cut it off anyway to shorten the legs. I took a styrene, I drilled that center peg out that I cut out to hold the disc, the ankle hinge. I drilled a hole through it and put it in a styrene rod through it. Now I partially drilled from the inside side. I drilled out a notch and a hole on that side, but I didn't break the outer surface. Then I was able to glue it back in and have a working ankle hinge. So you can take your time. You can rebuild about any joints.
I heated and tried to pop those monster hide shoulders off. I got the arms off. I got the legs off, but for the life of me, I could not get those shoulders to come off.
I figured they would come off since they're softer. That torso's softer.
It did not.
It did not, huh?
I was heating them and pulling, and I was like, well, maybe my water's not hot enough, so I heated up, some more. Nope. Would not come off. Not saying that they won't. Just saying I was not successful.
Huh. That's surprising since they basically advertise that thing to be like for customizing.
I mean, there's plenty of space. I think I'll be fine painting it without pulling them off because there's plenty of clearance in there.
Yeah.
But maybe I wasn't getting him. I mean, he's big. Maybe I wasn't getting him in the water where he needed to be in the water.
As Robo says, he's large. This Evil Sun Scarlet Red, it coats so well over dark colors. It's like I said, it's a great. I use it like a primer for red. Anything on paint red over a dark color. Harker, did you step away or are you still there?
He's doing stuff. He's painting.
Oh, I wasn't looking. It was awful quiet. So it's just like, nobody's talking.
Yeah. So, Art, can I? When I'm doing stuff, I'd listen a lot, and then I forget that I'm supposed to like participate in the conversation.
Well, it means
I'm muted. That's why. Ow.
Well, no wonder it was so quiet.
It was so relaxing.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
was like, "Open that crack up. Gotta get some more crack in here."
Yeah.
It's like cowbell, but more crack.
Let's take
Yeah.
a look a second. Can you blow up?
Don't blow me up.
Can you blow them up so I can look at this crack real good?
No, don't look
Take
at
a
my
good
crack.
look at it. Crack.
Let's see. I'd say smooth out the crack in the front a little bit on the sides.
And, but now you want a smooth crack.
Yeah, a little bit. Instead of it being too craggy on the front.
Yeah. This is also going to lose a lot of detail because
Yeah.
it's going to be, you're looking at it bigger than you'll ever see it in real life.
Yeah.
How's that?
I like that. Yes, I like that.
Now, can you texture the whole thing then make something smaller?
I did that already this week.
I know. I'm sorry.
On the niddle crack,
Niddle.
the one you have, yeah, right there. Can you make that one look more like the one in the picture?
Hello.
Morning.
Oh shit! I was wondering about you.
My wife's car broke down.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that.
We had to go recover it.
oh no! What kind of car is it?
A Honda something or other
Oh,
crossover. Fucking, she bought it. It had like 120,000 miles on it. It's got over 200,000 miles on it now. She she likes to buy cars that have had the wheels driven off of them and then just drive them off of it even more.
well,
Hey.
Hondas are
Well, we got
pretty
it.
tough.
I had
We got
a Civic get up into almost 400,000 miles, so
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a water pump give out on it because it's overheating.
you can drive the hell out of those things.
Oh
By the time
yeah.
I got done with it, it was like 4 different colors.
I used to build them. Like crazy when I was younger, and I used to race them. But then, once I got in my 20s, I decided to build them for gas mileage instead, and I built one that got 45 miles per gallon. It was a 1.5 liter, and it just got 45 miles per gallon.
I had a cousin, his name was Rex, and he went the other way. His truck got about 17 miles to the gallon, but he had, I think he said it was a 200-gallon gas tank.
That's
What?
a lot of gas.
200 gallons. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was the entire bed of his truck.
Oh,
He said he'd go anywhere he wanted to go.
I bet he could. He just would need to win the lottery.
of course.
Well,
Once you add
he was
so
telling
much,
me this story back in the 90s, the early 90s, so,
Oh, when gas was $1 a gallon.
well, I bet it was like 50 cents.
well,
I
there's a
remember when it
there's a
was
certain
$1.
detriment though, like from like hauling all that weight too, though.
Yeah, like I said, he was getting about 17 miles a gallon.
Yeah, I guess, when you got that bitch all
Did
full,
he have
then
apples
you
in the
are
tank?
going to get
Anything?
shit mileage.
All right, how's that, Harker? Is that crack big enough for you? You like that crack?
That
You can look at
crocodile.
it, like,
Ah,
zoom right in on that crack. You can just get a big old eyeball full of it.
Get the
Okay, let me see the
crocodile.
comparison.
You can get so close to that crack, it'll get you pink eye.
I would say shorten the ones out to the sides.
Making them longer is easy. Making them shorter is difficult. These out to the side?
Yeah, just shorten them.
He says like it's the easiest thing in the world.
That much short?
Yeah, that's good.
Now you need to cover it in fur, then shorten them.
I already covered it in cracky textures, so now I'm gonna have to go back and retexture this.
Boots with the fur.
I sorry.
Fur.
These days.
Picked up the turtle van that released for Mutant Mayhem. It's huge. The pizza thrower gutter seat is pretty sweet too. No interest in the movie, but I like the van. I've seen some people doing some cool customs with that van.
How much is the van?
It's a good question. How much you pay for the van?
Excuse me.
$40. Holy shit!
Kidding me with that? How big is it?
He says huge.
Is it big enough at 1/12 scale stuff?
It's close to 1/12 scale, yeah. I saw somebody make a Punisher van out of it. It looked really good.
I mean, great Googa Booga. That's 2 Marvel Legends.
Now he's got a smooth spot.
Well, it's not 2 Marvel Legends now. They're $50 is 2 Marvel Legends now.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, yeah. If retail, I mean, shit. Target has like the new Cyclops, the Emma, the Chamber at some Targets for $7.50 currently.
Oh, nice. I paid $12.50 for them.
I gotta go with Target.
I don't want to go to town.
I'm about to be doing capes for the Emma.
I broke down and bought the Kid Omega and Fang just so I can finish out the wave. I ended up paying retail for those, but
Kid Omega and who?
Fang.
Oh yeah, the Wolverine wannabe.
Yeah, for the Shi'ar.
Gotta get some hate over the comment.
Jared, you got the Emma?
I do.
I gotta whip up a cape for you then too, because she's just about worthless without the cape.
Yeah,
so I also fixed my shower since I've been gone.
Nice.
Completely and totally. It's we sealed the wall back up and everything.
Nice.
But I'll tell you, my hand hurts. I think I actually hurt it.
Shower repair boy.
That's what I got to do here soon too.
Like I can't grip anything. It causes it to cramp and stuff. My daughter.
What's up, Sean?
Oh, it's repeating. He has to repair his shower.
Yeah, I did. When my girls were here, my daughter broke the shower handle so it wouldn't turn off.
How'd you manage that?
My house is 160 years old.
Whoa.
And it was renovated about 30 years ago. So everything in here is at least 30 years old. And apparently these shower fixtures were closer to 50. Now, I believe it because everything was solid brass, and I mean everything. the shower head, the spout, that where you fill the tub up with water. That was, I guarantee you that thing was 5 pounds. It was solid. No hollow anything. And so I had to remove all that stuff because it's so old that the little plunger that would seal the valve so that the water would, not come that way. It was just, they didn't make it no more. Couldn't find it anywhere. So I wound up having to gut the entirety of it and replace all of it.
Shit.
It took me a week to get it all done.
Here you go. I've found some pictures. So there's the Punisher with the van.
That's the new van?
Yep.
Does it have any with the, oh, there it is, with the open pieces. Well, wash my shit-stained britches. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, you should do that. Maybe change them.
No. Wash them before you change them.
Only one pair.
Well, to be fair, if you turn them inside out, it's like having 2 pairs.
Yeah.
Gross.
Somebody wasn't in the army.
I wasn't.
That's a way of life.
If you worked 2 shifts in the jail, sometimes you had to do that too.
Roman Toys is doing the Sculpting carrier for Bluetooth Classics.
Yeah. I don't know. I love me some skeletons, mind you. But I don't know if I can get behind that. It's just not anything that I'm looking for.
It's bigger than the Ramen Racer. That thing's almost 20 inches long.
One of the dudes from the 4 Horsemen was bashing Ramen, saying they're just IP thieves.
Yeah.
That dude Chris, the real neurotic one that's always on the live stream, the dude that did the biblical thing, the real ugly figures.
Well, you can kiss my ass because Ramen's giving us what we want.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way. I used to that's their property, but I have been asking for a Darksider toy for I don't know how long, and if this third-party company is going to be like, hey, I'll make one, I'll be like, fuck, I'll buy 2.
Yep.
I just want it made. I don't care who makes it, who makes money off of it. Give it
I
to
was
me.
so tempted to reply to him and go, what about your stolen IP?
The
Jesus.
He-Man knockoffs that they did for Mythic Legions.
This is true.
Ooh, where's that?
Those are tributes. And be like, your stolen IP of Jesus. What about that? The Bible and intellectual property. What about that?
It's over 50 years old,
I think
I think it's in the
So
public
is Mickey
domain.
Mouse.
Just the Steamboat one, though.
Oh.
Man.
the one that pokes holes and Swiss cheese.
You just change it 20%. So instead of having it be Steamboat Willie, have it be Motorboat Willie,
Fortnite?
Tugboat Willie.
What'd that do with the?
All right, how's that look?
Let me see here. That looks really good. Are you ready for the next thing that I'm gonna ask?
Put hair on it?
Hell no. That's my job.
Just saying, I gotta find my toilet file.
Oh no. First of all, make sure you save it.
Hmm?
First of all, make sure you save it.
I did. I just saved it. Look.
Okay.
File. Save.
I would like you to flatten some of the front of the jagged or of the spiked teeth.
What?
Yeah. Flatten some of the front of the
How
spiked.
is the Kid Omega figure? I don't have them yet, but I order them today. Just so I can finish out the building chode.
He doesn't have spiked teeth in the front?
He does. I know. It's a weird request.
But man,
I don't want them completely flat.
I'll be back. I gotta go get a
the
drink.
front and back are both in, so you can open them
Like-
up. Oh, cool, in the van.
He likes his women like he likes his crocodile. So
It really depends on how pretty her face is and how good her teeth are. If she's got really nice teeth, because that's a big one for me. If she's got really cool teeth, like I don't like perfect teeth. I just like really cool teeth. If they're like fangs or they're irregular in a really cool way, but not irregular like jacked up. Like my wife has really awesome teeth.
It's a
And
methadone.
it's one of her absolute best features. It's beautiful.
my wife's got really great feet.
Well, all I hear is that you want a methadone.
Methadone clinic.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty much a methadile. He's pretty fucked up.
Okay.
My boy Xavier didn't ever pop in here. I thought he was gonna come over here and watch the stream.
Weird that that Kickstarter about the Jesus toys hit so fucking fast.
He's my adopted big brother.
Jesus?
No, Xavier Frost. He's the one I did that Spirit custom for. I have a real metal Zorro sword I need to forge for him before I send out package for him. Need to get that done in the next couple of days after I get these 10 bat capes out. Once I get those out.
What are the last 10 bat capes?
My kids used up,
Hell no, I still got 30-ish more.
used up all the water in the fridge. So I didn't have any cold water.
Oh no.
So I did have milk.
I have
looked
water.
outside, there was a cat laying on the sidewalk. So I had to
You-
check and make sure it wasn't dead.
See my water?
Well,
So,
you're super allergic to them, but I think you might as well just go ahead and adopt it.
Not happening.
the
I hugged my kid who had been around a cat and almost died.
I know. It's
I mean,
fucking crazy.
I like
I had
hacking
to
out my
force
lung.
you to go change your fucking shirt, man. I thought you were gonna die on me.
Going into anaphylactic shock because I hugged my kid being around a cat. And my ex-wife's got like 3.
It's fortunate that your children are not.
Don, are you still on rotation? Don? Are you
I don't
still
know
on
what rotation means.
work?
Oh yeah,
Y'all don't call it rotation?
no.
Huh.
Because
don't
we
think-
work the same times.
Well, I mean, they call it dispatch rotation here because you work for a while and then you're off for a while.
No. My days on and days off are set. So I know what days I work and what days I don't at any point in time. So you tell me, hey, on 2026 Thursday, March the 5th, I can tell you if I work or not.
Okay. Well,
Do you work that
I
day?
thought you had like you worked for a while and then you had multiple days off.
Yeah, every other weekend I have a 3-day weekend.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you look at a 2-week period, because that's my pay period.
I thought they were
That's
running like
that's our pay period is a 2-week period. So all the hours that we work goes onto one paycheck in those 2 weeks. And inside that 2-week period, I work 7 days. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But on the first week, it's Wednesday, Thursday. And on the second week, it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I figured they were
Does
running.
that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Sunday.
I figured they were running you like firefighter rotation, where you're off for like a whole week, and then you're on for 2.
No, we don't do any shit like that.
The reason that they do that is for mental health.
Yep, our night shift is permanent. Our day shift is permanent.
And where are you at?
Pennsylvania.
What city?
It's in New Cumberland, Pennsylvania.
How large is that?
30,000. It's fucking tiny, man.
Oh, okay. That's not.
You said 3,000 or 30,000?
30,000.
I was to say, my school has 2,000 kids in it.
No, it's super small. The base is the single largest employer for like the entire county. So
okay, so you're not dealing with too much fucked up shit.
well, just the stupid shit that pops up from being small. You know, like people will break the rules and it's okay because, you know, who's going to catch us? Nobody's going to report us.
Some common domestics and shit. Familiar with
No, they closed the housing part of the base, so that there's none of that. Our stuff is work like somebody getting crushed or somebody getting cut or somebody passing out because it's too hot. You know, it's all work related stuff.
Oh, okay. What you working on?
Batman and Robin.
You haven't finished that one yet?
No, I didn't do anything last, I think, 2 weeks because of the shower and the girls, and
I figured you would have got rid of that thing as soon as possible.
Batman's out. Batman's done.
Oh, nice.
I fucked up Robin, so I had to redo it, and I don't like the body, so I gave him another body, and I'm just making another suit so 2 suits because it's taken so long. I don't usually take this long. And then this poor guy, I haven't even started this guy yet, but he's not been pressuring me, so that always makes me feel worse. But yeah, Robin and Colossus. I got his capes done. I just got to do the red outer and put the symbols on it.
So when you do symbols, are you using just a premium vinyl and sticking them on, or are you doing iron-on?
You asked me this last time, huh?
Well, I take like really. Are you putting big ass buck teeth on it?
He said you want
Flatten them
teeth.
out.
That's flat teeth.
Holy shit.
That is some flat fucking teeth, boy.
Oh my god, that's
I was hoping that would have been awesome if you didn't catch it and just printed it out and sent them to them.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh Jesus.
That's not what you meant.
That's
No.
absolutely what he fucking meant, man.
No,
Don't listen to him. He don't know.
I think it looks good like that.
Yeah, not quite. Jesus.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Print it, ship it.
Wow. That is dark goofy. Legit.
He just wants kisses.
He wants what we all want, to be loved.
He promises he won't use tongue.
Jesus.
Well, then I'm out.
Well, he doesn't have a tongue. He's a skeleton head.
Well, he can manifest one. Like he can do whatever he wants. Like he can evolve whenever he wants. He can add extra eyes. He could have 10 tongues if he wanted to. 2 heads. Doesn't matter. He can decide how he wants to look.
Well, then the buck teeth work good then.
You know what? He could if he wanted to, but
He wants to eat himself some carrots, man.
he could if he wanted to, but nah, dog. Nah.
He's short selling that shit. He don't know what he's got.
All right. Well, then what did you mean by flat teeth?
Okay. Paper.
Remember, when you define a thing, you can't use the word that you're trying to define.
You know, like flat teeth.
Okay, so
Oh,
if you're looking at the top of the tooth, right? It's cylinder, like so, right?
I got a mystery machine. It's basically 1/12 scale.
Oh, nice. Do you see what I mean, John?
Yeah.
So I'm saying
You just want it like the points have been broken off.
flatten it out a little bit in the front instead of having it completely round. Get rid of this part and just have it kind of flattened.
So, buck teeth.
You never let me
Instead
have
of
any
completely
fun.
round. And then on the teeth, you could have even like broken like this, and I mean, any way you really want to, like do them, like you could really I don't know. However,
any way you want it, that's the way.
I mean, you can do like
buck teeth are awesome.
you can do like almost like a double tooth, like this, where they're almost like together. So what I was thinking is like almost want them like chaotic instead of like real uniform, because that's not really his style. Don't get me wrong, it looks fucking fantastic, but I would probably be going in and taking a blade and shaving them. And you can leave some of them like that. You don't do that to every one, because the point is to make them pretty wild.
So that's who I'm making now. This one.
You heard that? You heard the man. Make them pretty.
Does it is what I'm saying making sense at all?
Oh yeah, I understand.
Okay.
understand that buck teeth are awesome.
My God.
I gotta clear the tears out of my eyes as I get rid of these buck teeth. They're beautiful.
They are quite outstanding.
I mean, nobody has a pair more beautiful than that.
Nobody could match that. You are absolutely correct. And I lost my little last bit.
Thor and Destroyer have parted Spokane, Washington. They're headed to Illinois again.
They're what?
That's Sector 2813. They have departed Spokane, Washington. Again.
Oh my God.
So
I was gonna say,
Doesn't cracky.
I was gonna suggest, do you have the Sector? Do you have the Marvel Select Destroyer as well? Because I know you're replacing it in your. Because I think you said you're replacing it with this one in your collection.
So everybody's voting, saying like I think they like the buck teeth.
I just deleted them.
No.
You weren't. Yeah.
So
no.
government come out and said they're aliens, huh?
I was impressed when I seen pictures, side by side pictures between the New Legends Destroyer and the Marvel Select. They're the same size.
What I was going to suggest is, would you want me to make you like the like Odin armor one, where he's got like a cape and he has like the crests on like the front that holds the cape on, and we can give him the Mjolnir and stuff. I think I have a big giant Mjolnir somewhere.
Of course, if you have two destroyers, you can always put one on the cosmic shelf, because the destroyer was a Herald of Galactus for a while.
Was he?
Yeah.
I thought he was a mindless automaton.
Well, Galactus can pretty well do about anything. So
I thought he was a piece of armor.
Well, the destroyer is powered by a soul. So it's a mech driven, basically almost like a magical. It's a magical golem that's powered by someone's soul, their will. Nico, wasn't both of them sculpted by a gentle giant? I don't know who sculpted the new one.
By Genital Giant.
Oh, he's flexing again. I got my hair cut, guys. I don't know if I told you.
What? What? Who? What now?
Yeah, the wife.
Who are you? What have you done with her?
The wife made an appointment and took me down there and told the woman how to cut it.
All of it, or did you shave?
3 inches.
No. Okay.
They only took 3 inches. She told me that I should grow it out and donate it. You know how much you have to? You know how much you have to donate?
6 inches, don't you?
10.
10 inches. Oh.
Motherfucker, damn.
definitely get some good Tinder dates with that. Wait, are we talking about the same thing?
I don't know. I'd have to cut like all my hair off to get 10 inches.
Then you could look like me.
I could.
Do you shave yours all the way off, John?
No, darn close though.
Yeah, mine's pretty close. I'm balding though, like a fucking loser.
I spent the greater part of my life with hair like that, so.
I'm a Jew though. It's common.
I keep it nice, clean.
I got a full head of hair.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't like
jealous
what's
of your badass white and gray hair. Fucking awesome. Looks amazing. Asshole.
Mine's the same way. All salt and pepper.
Both
Yeah.
of them.
I got old too. My hair's the same way.
You guys haven't seen me. I could be lying. I could be like a ginger with like a moppa, like a
I mean, I got a
big old.
fucking rad beard at least.
No, we could hear the lack of soul in your voice if you were ginger.
That's not funny. I have 3 redheaded siblings.
My beard's soulless. It has a lot of red hair in it.
It might get a little bit.
I was looking for like the extra boot cuff in my bag. It's like, oh yeah, I sent that to Harker. The female, the siren boot cuffs.
Oh, yeah.
No, I sent you. Did I send you a boot cuff or I sent you a sleeve?
The ones around the wrists.
I might send you a boot cuff.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. What do you need? I bought 2
Bag
sirens.
full of $100 bills would be nice.
No, I don't need it back. I don't need one back. I was sitting there like, there should be 4. And I think I actually sent you a boot cuff.
All right, I'm gonna have to work on this guy later. I haven't decided how I'm gonna make those teeth the way Harker wants them yet.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
I got to think about the most efficient way to achieve what it is that you described.
Address the situation at hand.
I
I tell you, my hand hurts.
I told you I was going to be ultra picky with it. I'm sorry.
That just means that it'll take longer. Now, we might be able to take Hawk Girl here.
Man.
And
Giggity.
Nope.
Are you going to paint yours or you want me to paint it? Sean,
what are you talking about?
are you going to paint your Hawk Girl or do you want me to paint it?
I'm not making a Hawk Girl.
You're not? Oh, okay.
So,
We need a Electra Devil Head, right?
Yes.
the head, is it too high up off the body?
It's too high up off the body and it's way too small.
What?
All right.
It looks absolutely.
Well, he's not talking about the Electra. He's talking about the skull.
Oh.
What?
No, that looks fine.
What are you gonna do with that skull mask I made you now that you're getting a third party?
I got a couple. I got a
stick-
couple of
did you
skulls
stick it
to
up
send
that?
you when I send you something next. I also got that red sword that goes with the red skeleton. I found it.
I got a whole shelf of skeletal things. And I thought about just putting it on top of another one, or put it on one of like the joke thing so that he's like trying to blend into the skeleton shelf. I have a bunch of ideas, at least 4.
4. That's a lot to have at the same time. Shit. I wouldn't know what to do with all that.
Well, let me throw this on the. Oh, that is atrocious. Hey, wait, is this one of these? Oh no, it's not. Okay. Hop on out of there, boy. Where's my? Fingernail polish.
Speaking of skulls, I picked this up while it was cheap on Amazon. That skull helmet.
I can't see it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I've looked at him several times. I looked at him when I saw him at Walmart, and I looked at him again when I saw him at the old sale, and I don't know. I just don't think he fits in.
I like it. The unmasked head is a peanut, but I like it pretty good though.
It's neither a pea nor a nut.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes Hasbro just makes tiny heads.
Oh. Yes. I'm sorry, what?
Gotta blow it.
I have so many skeletons now that I had to move them off. You know, I had them on the 5 floating shelves on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have their very own bookshelf.
You gotta send me a picture of it. Right now, go fucking take a picture, dude. Shit.
Look, I just put the thing on here. I gotta.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, dude.
I gotta let it dry.
Breathe, Harker, breathe. It'll be okay.
All good things in time.
Okay.
Is it time now?
No.
Are we there yet? Did I mention that my hand really hurts?
No.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not that bad until you start doing this like miniature stuff, like where you have to like dexterously paint stuff with your fingers. Pretty tough.
she have a different name for her when she's in that costume?
Yeah, just put Electra Daredevil.
I wouldn't. It's a trap.
It's a good trap.
Hey, look at the color match on these two reds. That's pretty good.
That mask is really simple. It's just and then some horns and then some lines that go back.
Yeah.
All right. How's the shape of that head look? That's basically the hot girl head.
Yeah, I would make her a little unhappy.
When art imitates life.
Cause she usually a little pissy.
Busted? What? My dog's wearing a collar. I guess he's going for a walk.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. What now?
You know, I liked that movie.
I did too.
I did too. I laughed quite a bit.
Solid.
Pretty stupid. I find that my favorite comedies aren't good movies. They're just really funny. Like Dodgeball, Home Alone.
First
Yeah,
time.
it was pretty dark in parts.
They're funny.
I haven't painted his head yet, but I gave him blades, Mezco blades shotgun. I'm really happy with this one. I think this is great. It's not too like techy.
Is it Falcon?
Yeah, and I also cut the strap down the middle, cut a little V out of it, and glued it and pinched it together, and it sits on his shoulders a lot better now.
I hate those boots though.
Yeah, they're a little whack.
They made them backwards. The pegs are in the boots, and the holes are in the shins.
That's weird.
What's wrong with them?
They're backwards.
Reason why you see that like gap issue like they have, the pegs are on the boots itself, and the holes are in the shins instead of the other way around.
Mine don't have gaps.
All Mezcos don't know where to put the holes.
It's the same legs as on a condo.
Mine doesn't have gaps.
You're just looking at it with rose-colored glasses.
You put slice a little bit of flex to it, even like when it's tight. Start getting the gap.
I don't have a gap.
Interesting.
You think maybe it was a running change?
Could be, because yours does look better. Ricardo's legs are garbage. Because
I gotta fucking paint these knees though. They're like a completely different color.
I gave Ricardo a set of stalker legs.
And I gotta get that olive wash so I can run a wash on this damn harness. I like the harness. I definitely have to run a wash on it.
Hey, Cannon.
I'm not Cannon the way you need.
I think he's muted himself again.
What are you guys talking about?
You!
Huh?
Trying to have a conversation so the other two couldn't hear us about who the fuck Ricondo is. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm scared.
Ricondo? I mean,
I need him to know.
he sounds like some guy that runs around in the woods.
He is. You nailed it.
Yeah.
He sounds like a G.I. Joe guy that runs around in the woods. It's all about context clues. He's a G.I. Joe guy that runs around in the woods.
Doing recon.
Sounds terrible.
No, he's a G.I. Joe guy that works in real estate and sells condos.
Nice.
Oh man, laughing hurts so bad.
Refurbished condos. Not new condos. Like old busted up pieces.
The recondos.
Yeah, they're re-condos.
It hurts so much to laugh.
They were repossessed from the Crackagator.
Oh.
The Bucks Crackagator.
Yeah. And so he had to take these condo
I gotta,
space back up.
just for that, I gotta stab the shit out of myself.
Oh, I might start stabbing my stuff myself once a week.
Yeah, me too. But I'll be doing it because of those crack-a-gator teeth.
Hopefully, doctor prescribed medication.
All right. Does she have? She's Italian, right?
What?
Oh, Greek.
You tell by the chest hair?
I mean,
I think she needs buck teeth.
Fucking hell! Ow!
I don't know what Greek ladies look like.
Oh.
You know, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Oh, that describes about everybody.
Don't follow like actual people. Just go off the comic. Because if you go off of actual people, it's probably going to end up looking wonky.
Are you
She
saying
looks like.
actual people
I think she looks
like
like Jennifer Garner.
Oh God, no! Please no.
Oh, deep cut.
The lips on that one that you have up right now look great.
Her face, right?
What one did I have up? That one?
Yeah, they look pretty good. They're kind of not pleased, but also not like pissed, super pissed. They're just like,
I don't want to download that. No, thank you. I wanted to open that in a new tab. Is what I wanted to do, and it downloaded it.
Now it's yours forever.
I don't want it on my computer.
I didn't know you were into cryptocurrency and.
Open image in new tab. Download.
Don't on the Emma. Don't pull the cape out. Slice it flush.
Okay.
I'll I have one more place to look for the glasses, but I plan on sending you the package probably late next week.
What's the point of the peg in the back when it's glued to her?
I don't think they know.
It's to keep it from riding up.
The peg is glued in the front into her titties.
It doesn't stay in the back because they don't know. They don't know how to. They don't know how to figure. They forgot how to action figure. Obviously.
So why not just pull it out?
Because when you put the new cape on, if you pull it out, it will have nothing to glue onto. You need that flat surface to glue the new cape onto.
Could I just re-sculpt over top the holes?
I mean,
No,
yeah,
you may not.
yeah, if you want, but if you cut it flush, you won't have to.
I heard that was against customizing rules.
Yeah, that's like customizing 101, man.
I take the easier route. Fuck a bunch of.
See, I could actually give her like magnetic nipples and put magnets on the.
I would advise.
Are her nipples magnetic enough?
I would advise against, because you're really going to need it to stay in place to get the proper posing.
What?
When I do another one and I pose it, you'll see why. Because if you lift her arms up, that magnet's gonna swing and it's just gonna rise up on her shoulder, and you won't have the exposed shoulder anymore, and it'll kind of lose its appeal.
Oranges?
I'll take your part.
turned and got hot. Is it hot where you're at?
Yep, it's got
Well,
hot here.
I think it's hot
It's
everywhere,
140
including
degrees.
the Arctic.
Well, Harker's in Texas, so it's like Hades there.
Yeah, let's see what it is right now.
Yeah, my daughters kept showing me their at-home temperatures, and their lows was our highs.
Currently, right now, at 8:12 p.m., it's 98 degrees, and it feels like 106.
Yeah. Sucks to be you. It's only 92 and feels like 99 here. Tomorrow's high will be 103 again.
No, our highs is 95.
Hey,
But I don't like it.
global warming is a myth.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what I heard.
Climate change. That's the myth.
You know, it's like they say that 85% or almost 90% of the scientific community says that global warming is a thing. And this guy was like, well, yeah, but 98% of the scientific community are atheists. So, I mean, you know, you can't trust that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, yep, makes perfect sense. I saw this comedian. He's like, you know, my dad started falling. He's like 85 now, and we're starting to get really worried about him. Probably gonna have to put him in a home. We call these his presidential years.
It's about right. That's when you're clear to be president. When you're fucking senile.
I can see at 75 and 80, it kills me.
Dementia. That's when the government tells you you're supposed to retire at 65. That's the minimum age that you're supposed to have a president.
Well, here's the other thing: is that I don't remember which congressman it was, but they were interviewing some congressman. I thought he had a stroke in the middle of the interview because he just like stopped speaking. I was like,
Oh,
that's
that's
not right.
that's Fetterman from Pennsylvania. He did have a stroke.
In the middle of the interview?
Yes. No,
Oh.
he had a stroke previously.
Oh,
He was a good guy. He was a great candidate, and motherfucker had a stroke. Hopefully he recovers from it and he's able to do his job.
The guy I'm talking about was super old.
Oh, he was? Okay, I thought you were talking about the new one.
No.
I think Fetterman's
super old.
might be a senator. I don't know.
Yeah, Fetterman's a senator.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Fucking stroke and you can barely talk.
Yeah, he stopped talking mid-sentence and was just like staring at the camera for like a good, 30, 45 seconds.
They're like, sir.
Yeah, and then they were like, sir, do you have anything else to say? And then like 4 or 5 people ushered him off.
That's never good.
Yeah.
You get that full bye.
His social battery ran out, and it was just time to go. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of...
Man, these people running the country, boy.
That's why we are the laughing stock of the world right now.
You know, I worked with this guy when it was Trump and our current president was running against each other. And I was working with this guy, and he's like, you know, I wish they would just elect one of them so I could fucking hate them.
Let's
drop
the topic before this stream gets bashed.
Well, like, that's pretty true.
She's got some holes in her titties.
Are you just gonna sculpt over it?
Yep.
Did they put those fasteners right in the middle of her boobs?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow, that was thinking.
Are you gonna get that figure, Sean?
Crackarella? Heck no.
Yeah, she does look like she's on crack.
Yeah. Well,
Fancy. Why not?
you're fancy for crack, dude. She's definitely coked out.
She's one of the most powerful mutants in Marvel, right?
Well, she's.
I mean, it's definitely coke.
Yeah, then she can definitely afford some coke.
Yeah, it's definitely not crack.
Just because you can afford coke don't mean you're not going to smoke crack.
Nah, she's too.
Yeah, because
too
then you can smoke
she's too
more of
fancy
it.
for crack.
Well, then you can sell paintings for millions of dollars.
Yeah, trust me. My mom wasn't fancy, and she died of a crack overdose. She Emma Frost would not smoke crack.
You should
Was my
Got real for a second there, didn't it?
not smoke crack anyway. It does bad things to people.
Makes you fucking act super irrationally. I can attest to that shit. My mom went to jail 3 times for it. Bonkers as fuck. Horrible. I grew up in a freaking crack house.
Hey, meow meow, what's up? Come to play in your box? Good.
I'm not messing around. I actually did grow up in a crack house. That's why I don't do drugs. That's why I became a cop. I don't drink, never drank in my entire life. I just decided to do the exact opposite of my parents and see how it turns out. It's going all right.
I'm drinking right now.
Well, it seems like you're responsible, so it's fine. My parents weren't.
No, the only thing I'm irresponsible on is like junk food and McDonald's and shit like that.
Well, I'm irresponsible with money, and that's bad. I buy way too much action figures, but I've been better. But I have bought some custom fodder recently that I need to chill out. But I've been running out of like things to do on the stream, and I really don't like just doing Batman capes. Oh shit, we missed a family. We missed 2 families. Something Long and
Well, Sector 213 said it was Mitch McConnell that froze up. Senator from Kentucky.
Oh really?
Yeah, Mitch looked like very pale too. He froze the interview yesterday. AP reported that he fell on his head last week. McConnell.
Mitch McConnell?
I'm surprised he didn't just retract his head into a shell. Dude looks like a turtle.
Family. Roll back up to it.
Family, 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 family.
Not nothing for nothing, but McConnell does look like he's old as AF.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude's a turtle.
No crack in the Hellfire Club. Well, this is the X-Men, Emma Frost. Maybe she's like to start doing crack because she misses the Hellfire Club.
Man, yeah, responsibility's a bitch. What?
I bought this because somebody suggested that I needed Strider to fight somebody on the display, and I couldn't get that out of my head, so I want to do a Blackheart. Didn't you do one, Jared?
The one now? Blackheart?
Didn't you do a Blackheart?
Oh yeah, I did for my buddy Jason.
What did you do for the crotch?
I use movie Venom.
Oh, you used a movie Venom? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do for the crotch.
That's what she said.
I mean, usually you just do what comes naturally, but
Howdy.
what's up? Did you say you're looking for a bad guy? Did you say for Strider?
Yeah, I made a Strider custom, and I'm going to have him fighting Blackheart. Did you not see my Strider custom?
I have not seen Strider. Is one of my favorite NES games of all time. I love Strider back in the day.
Give me full screen, and let me.
That is awesome. I love Strider. Strider was an amazing game that I don't think got as much love as it deserved, in my opinion.
Thanks to Canon, he did the sword. He did all these little pieces, and these are in elastic. He did the little kunai, the little circle things, which I attached the ribbon to. Of course, he did the head as well. And everything else is me. This is on a articulated icons. I did the scarf. I put the harnesses on there. I made this out of resin. And of course, I painted up everything. There's thread on the actual handles. But yeah, this is my Strider, and I'm gonna have him going up against Blackheart.
What was his name in the game? Hiru or something like that?
Strider Hero.
Hiru. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite customs. I've had this guy in the works for like 2 or 3 years. And I can't believe that I finished him. It's a miracle.
Oh, Jared, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't need that leg for Chode anymore.
From Emma Frost.
Because look what I found at Target on clearance.
Did you get it for $7.50?
No, it was half price, so it was the $12.50 or whatever.
Some people are getting Emma for $7.50.
Nice.
Did they have any other ones on clearance?
No, they still had a whole bunch of Cyclopses.
Okay,
That's all they had. They had about 10 Cyclops and 1 Emma Frost, which they didn't have the Emma last time I had went, so I'm assuming she was in the back or something, because it definitely looks like they didn't get more. There was less than there was when I went there and picked up the other ones that I'd gotten on clearance. But all of a sudden there was like a lone Emma there. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I looked for Emma and Monet, and they didn't have either of them. So right now, the only one missing is Monet. That's the only one I don't have, which I actually do want that figure. I didn't really want Emma Frost. I didn't care about this figure, but I wanted to finish my Chode. So
the head on the Emma looks like she smokes several packs of cartons.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't have another Emma Frost right now, so it'll do for now, I guess. But I do want to get that executive replicas. I'm blanking on the name of the figure or the character. Chaotica. Yeah, there you go. Chaotica. I do want to get Chaotica because, I mean, it just, like, you don't even have to do anything. It just looks like Emma Frost.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a better Emma Frost.
You just figure on the shelf.
Yeah.
The only thing about the costume is not Emma Frost, is the Moon Knight crescents on it.
Mm.
But,
yeah. But it's even got the now that I've got this one, the belt on this one, I can just take the belt off of this one and put it on that whenever I get that. And then
there you go.
X-Men belt. So, but I do want Monet St. Croix. LaCroix. What is that her name?
I would love to get some of several of those to stock up on because she's a great base body.
Yeah, or otherwise known as Big Titty Girl.
That too.
Somebody pointed out to me that that's her first costume, so it's very likely that she's supposed to be like 14 or 15.
No, she wasn't that young in Gen X.
No,
I thought she was like the oldest one in Gen X. I thought she was supposed to be like 21 or something.
Was she? Oh my god!
Yeah, she was.
Well,
Yeah.
well, also too, for a while there, the red girl with the spikes, spiky body, she could shapeshift. She was pretending to be Monet.
What was her name? Was that Husk? What was her name?
Not Husk. It was not Peanut. Something else.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name. Yeah. You got to remember, Gen X came out right as I was starting in the 90s to walk away from comic books, you know? So I remember catching the beginning of it, you know, when it first dropped. And then I kind of, you know, had walked away and I don't know, never got that far in there. So when I came back years later and started reading like, what was it? the new X? That was one I really liked. The new X Factor series from the mid 2000s, where Monet was on the team. And I remember at first I was like, I don't know who this person is, and then somebody had to remind me, like, well, did you ever read Gen X? I was like, oh yeah, I remember that show. Like, you remember that chick? I was like, oh, that's the same chick. Okay, all right, cool. Which, by the way, have y'all ever read? That's a really good series if nobody's ever read it. I picked it up after it had already come out and bought a bunch of the trades. That mid 2000s X Factor series with like Multiple Man and her and Havoc, and it was a really, really good series.
I read that one. Filling her holes in her titties.
Oh, gotta fill the holes.
Fix them.
Not good for much else other than filling holes. Sorry, too sexist? No? Yes? All right.
I ordered one of those style rogs today too for custom fodder. It's like $20 on Amazon.
Wait, Balrog, what?
The gargoyle style rog. It's Goliath backwards.
Yeah.
Balrog. Sorry, I thought you said Balrog, like Lord of the Rings. I was like, wait, there's a Balrog you can get for $20?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, I just misunderstood what you said.
Thaylog or whatever you pronounce it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So
I should know that because he's got one on screen. That's obviously what you're talking about. I'm just a dumbass.
All right. When you cut off his loincloth, that's what you're dealing with.
Well, I was mainly buying it for like the wings and the lower legs and a few other things.
Yeah. The feet. Feet are great. Tail's great too.
My wife's feet are great.
I'm thinking some kind of McFarlane diaper might work. Might need to do a little sculpt on it, but I'll need I think a McFarlane diaper might work, but I just don't know which one. I'll have to figure it out.
Oh, for a Blackheart?
Yeah, because I think that'll fit. Because I ain't about to sculpt some shit on there, and I really want to maintain a really good range on it, and a rubbery thing might work if I maybe.
One of his blank bodies would probably work best. It'd be like a smooth waist piece.
Blank body?
He's got more like neutral, like smooth, without all the like tech details on it. He's got a few of those.
Like which ones?
Like the Booster Gold and Blue Beetle 2-pack, the new Captain Atom figure. There's a few of them that use that body there. They're more basic bodies. They were actually better for like superheroes. So he hardly ever uses them.
Okay.
Are you going to do like a Grandmaster for him to fight on the shelf?
Blackheart.
for Strider?
Blackheart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the old Toy Biz head, and I'll just keep the rest of the body for. I think I'm gonna use a lot of it for a Mothman, like the legs, because I like how skinny they are.
Oh, no. What is it?
Mothman.
Point Pleasant, Michigan, right?
What?
Mothman?
Yeah, Mothman. Cryptid?
Am I the only person that likes cryptozoology?
Yeah. My wife is super into it. If she could make a living off of it, she'd be a cryptozoologist. Limited field, though.
Some would even say hypothetical.
I mean, it's mostly like YouTubers and stuff that are the ones that can make money off of that these days.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mock her to get up. I'm going to put a spacer in the head. Heat these parts up to blue. I remember the foreign music.
Man, what's next? Are you going to go get the weed eater or lawnmower?
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Who?
What?
What it?
Bust out my Dremel. The Mars attacks.
Okay, it's time to see if this thing will actually fit on him. Yay! The best part of waking up is going back to sleep.
Best part of waking up is going back to bed.
Wait, what?
Oh. Come on, buddy, you got this. Don't quit on me now.
Something wrong. Get on eBay and look up GPS lot and search for glasses. There is some aluminum ones that you can just paint. They come in like a pack of a few of them, and you just gotta like bend you just gotta bend them in place, and they're perfect. They're a lot better than anything that you're gonna get off of a Marvel Legends.
Guys,
I've seen a bunch on eBay and or not eBay, Etsy. There's a bunch of people on Etsy that are making 6-inch scale glasses cheap too. I've seen them for as cheap as like $3. Sometimes you can get them in lots of multiple, multiple different colors of the same pairs of glasses for a few bucks. They're to varying degrees of, niceness, but there's a big, Etsy's become pretty big for action figure stuff. There's a lot of people making cool stuff on there.
A lot
Yeah,
of really
one-offs,
good head sculpts. I got this Falcon head sculpt off of there. I got the here's the beret. I'm gonna put like a rubber piece inside of the beret. That way it doesn't really mess up the hair when I do it. I was also thinking maybe embedding a magnet in here instead. I don't know. I might do that. I think that might be a good idea. But this head sculpt is here, this thing's great. It is perfect. And I got it I had to Dremel out the head a little bit to get it to fit on just right. But once I did some O-rings, and it is fantastic now. I absolutely love it. It's going to be one of my favorite figures when I'm actually done with it.
O-rings, where'd you get that idea from?
I made it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I came up with it on my own. It's crazy, right?
Pretty smart.
Never heard of such a thing.
You should try that sometime.
Poppycock.
You really should, man. Like I did. Oh man, over the last 2 days, Corey was like talking about how he, because he's a big James Bond guy.
Aficionado.
He his favorite is Roger Moore, and I took one of these suited bodies because he does everything on these smaller Mafex bodies. So I took one of those, grinded the whole thing down, sculpted out the chest, and grind down and sculpted the arms, because this is suited body arms. Made the traps with Sculpt. That way, because there was none. It was just a big gap. Of course, I made this strap. I didn't put the gun holster here because I wanted him to have some options. So here's one right here, so he can either use this one. I don't know what he wants to use yet. And here's a bigger one, so if he wants to use that one. I also found a watch for him. I don't know where I got this watch. But essentially, I made him this turtleneck because this is like the look he wanted. I also sculpted out the shoes to make them smaller. I had to make one out of resin because I fucked one up. It made it like pointy and it looked like shit, so I had to make one out of that. But this thing retains like full articulation, and I had to use an O-ring in this middle one because it was so wobbly. But now it's perfect. And since I grinded down the collar, it actually has articulation at the neck now, quite a bit better. And I made sure to give him enough clearance in the arms because I wanted him to have the makeshift butterflies, so he could still get himself into a two-handed gun holding pose while still having this larger build. So I sculpted this whole damn torso. I did this in 2 days because he was like, yeah, I'd love to have one. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm making him one, because he does so much shit for me. I mean, like he's probably painted 100 heads for me, like without I haven't paid anything to him. Like I've not given him one cent. Instead, I've just paid him in like capes, and like I've given him figures, and that's it. Like he's just a good friend. He's one of my best friends. And so I like to do shit like this. One of those Blade Runner figures, the Deckard, one of those is for him.
Set that to the
That's
side.
like one of our favorite movies. It's my favorite movie.
It's going to take a little bit of sculpting, but on a few parts on her. But she needs a wristband, needs a belt, but other than that, and make the head fit.
Be right back. I'm gonna go with some coffee.
She needs a choker.
Coffee.
Which one is that?
Decaf, right?
This is the character choice.
Full
Right.
high octane, beautiful black coffee.
Are we talking like Death Wish or
Yeah, the good stuff.
do it?
And did what torso is that?
That is the Disco Dazzler that I resculpted.
Okay, yeah, you sculpted over it. Did you enhance? Did you enhance it?
Yes.
It definitely looks enhanced.
Enhance.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the chat.
Did I mention my hand hurts?
I completely forgot about the chat. Oh, Quinn Comics is here. Collector Express, greetings, my friend. How are you and the gang doing tonight? Hey, Matt. We're doing pretty good. Night we can customize is always a good night. Back up a little bit. Emma started doing crack because her man Scott left her to be in a relationship with Jean and Wolverine. Well, technically, the Scott that's in the relationship with Jean Wolverine is not the one Emma was with. The one she was with died. But yeah, it's still funny though. But I had to do that.
It's really rough to think about Scott getting railed by Wolverine.
Well, apparently it went both ways too.
Hey, man, I'm sure that's a fantasy for some people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I'm about to drop the comics right after the age. The age.
Yeah, take it deep, bub.
Oh, he was talking about when Gen X thing. I was so excited about the Fox Gen X movie, and then when it was announced and premiered and saw it, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was a rough movie.
You know,
Although, did you watch the New Mutants? That was a pretty good movie.
I liked it.
I like that movie a lot.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job. I mean, I heard that movie went through so many reshoots.
Yeah. I liked Wolfsbane a lot. I really liked the big ass wolf shit. It's fucking great. I thought it was super fun.
I even like their adaptation of the whole Demon Bear storyline. I thought it was done really well.
That's right. It's a bear. Yeah, he was great. Was that actually a storyline in the books?
Yeah, Demon Bear. Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Name of Hell is for like the waist cover piece that maybe Gladiator Superman might work. It's like a leathery look, and it's got the Superman logo on the belt buckle though, which looks cool, but I don't know if it worked for like Blackheart. Jet 1600 God's Plazas, we already got that one. Thanks. Never tried Etsy. I make one scale glasses. Is Etsy like eBay? It's more of a set prices like a shop, like stores.
Yeah, but it's a lot more homemade. Not homemade, I guess is the right word, but people who are making stuff custom. You know, there's more arts and crafts type stuff.
It's for makers to sell their wares.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more personable.
Yeah.
It's like the play. I think it was originally created for like people who make homemade jewelry to sell their stuff.
Yeah. It was,
and it kind of grew from there.
For
art, crafts, shit like that.
Ooh, I have seen 6-inch scale mask helmets on Etsy before. You'd have to search for them, but I've seen them. I've seen Matt Tracker's helmet, a 6-inch scale helmet on Etsy before.
Oh, that's a good price too on that WWE semi truck for $15. Yeah, screaming be panting to the rhino. Yeah.
That's where I got that Falcon head, and it's great. Came fast. That's what
She said. Yeah.
And she wasn't happy about it.
I've bought two things from two vendors. I made 2 orders on Etsy and 2 different vendors. One had no problem. The other one never sent me their stuff. I had like file dispute on PayPal.
Well, so it's like everywhere else.
Yep.
I bought a few things from Etsy over the years. I've never had a problem with them. I got my shield stickers that I've got on those custom, like what you call them? Why am I blanking? Not mandroids. What am I trying to remember the name of?
Sentinel.
You know, the shield robots.
Mandroid.
It is Mandroid. Okay, I'm just targeting. So I got my shield stickers from Etsy. I bought a bunch of stuff from them over the years. There's a lot of, you can actually find stuff on Etsy. Like I've picked up old original 80s Ninja Turtles and things, because there are people that sell stuff that's not handmade stuff there. There's actual just sellers that sell whatever, just like they do on eBay.
Lots of dildos. Lots and lots.
But they're all handmade with care.
Yeah.
And tested.
Yeah.
Probably.
Quality tested.
Lore.
By a dude named Frank and his buddy Sid.
No, his name's Buck.
But they call him the Gimp.
You need a dick hinge?
Well, they've got dick hinges for you.
Like custom dick hinges.
Any color.
Her mask just comes all the way back to the back of her head, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Like all the way around.
I definitely think the nose is a little pointy there. Like a lot.
But I still think
And her nose under there's.
I still think it needs buck teeth.
Yeah, I'd pull that nose back quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree. It needs some buck teeth.
Buck teeth. Now
the buck teeth come from earlier, Matt. Cannon was working on a gator skull head, and Harker requested some flatter teeth, so he made some giant buck teeth.
Stop it! Fucking abs hurt so bad.
I'm going to kill you now.
My physical therapist kicked my fucking ass yesterday. I haven't had physical therapy in over a year, because I get home physical therapy because my back is extremely messed up. I have a pinched spinal cord because my spine is completely straight. And over the years, I've always been 5'10", but since my back spasms are so intense, it's straightened out my spine. So now I'm 5'11", so I'm really close to 6 foot. But it's also pinched the bottom of my spinal cord, so I have like real intense problems with my back. So I need to strengthen it quite a bit to stop the pinching from being so serious. And yeah, she beat my ass yesterday. It was rough.
Well, why so
I'm only 5 foot 14 inches tall, so
You're like 6'9", dude.
6'2". So it's 5
You're
foot
like
14 inches.
Walking refrigerator, dude. You have George Foreman boxing gloves for hands.
This is true.
Not like regular boxing gloves. George Foreman.
I got
Who's
that? I got his air fryer upstairs. What's a
Yeah.
shack? I got a shack air fryer.
Jared, will you show Sean a profile shot of the
I gotta wash my hands up first. I'm covered up with some black wash.
Well, thank God you have a sink down there. What?
No, there's no soap at that one. I need soap.
How long does it take for fingernail polish to dry?
I think I would shrink.
On what kind of fingernail polish it is.
Clear.
What kind of fingernail polish it is.
Clear.
Clear? What is it? Gel or is it?
LA Colors nail treatment rapid dry top coat.
I would give it 10 minutes. If you want it to dry faster, put it in a bath of ice water.
Protect nails with perfect shine. Why are you making me read this stuff?
What are you putting it on?
It's the ankles are really loose on the skeleton guy, so I painted his joints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give it like 10 minutes.
Yeah, on this Daredevil Electra mat, they gave her a 5-inch scale head. Peanut.
Oh, Jesus. I've got that. I just got my ship notice the other day from BBTS for the Electra, the Miles, and the
Look at the size.
Ben Riley Spider-Man.
Same character.
Yeah, that's too small. Does it at least look good on the figure though?
With the bandana on, it's all right, but it is still obviously too small.
Dude, did you see the?
Give Sean a profile of that.
I'm going to take some good pictures and send them to him on Instagram.
Oh, okay. That works.
You
Although
see
I think
the memes on that Daredevil?
I think he's got it pretty much perfect now. Although, let me see it from the front, Sean. I think your nose is too wide, like quite a bit.
I looked at those Greek girls; they had wide noses.
I know they do, but I would shrink it.
You don't like the Greek?
No,
ladies?
I don't. I think it looks rough.
They are kind of hairy, I hear. But so am I, so I'm not going to complain.
I'd probably make the horns bigger too.
I'll get there.
Okay,
Thing at a time.
okay.
This stuff takes time. You can't just magic it out.
Okay.
If I could, I would, though. Man, help me.
I mean, it's looking fucking awesome. I'm just, neurotic as shit. I'm a little manic right now.
Hold your horses.
Stable them horses.
So, Jared, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Only on Wednesdays.
Be disappointed or excited that somehow I won that McFarlane contest? I say won a contest like it's an actual contest. You still pay for the shit.
There was a contest.
So McFarlane's been doing this thing with this company called EQL, where like when they have exclusives and stuff, you essentially like register to win a chance to buy something that's exclusive that not everybody will get. So instead of it just being like a mad dash to Amazon and whatever bot can fill up their cart the quickest gets all of the Batmobiles, like everybody registers and then it takes however many of this item they have and then just like randomly generates and picks that many people to say, okay, you can buy this.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it is. They call it a contest, but like you still paying for the shit.
I'm super cranky at the McFarlane company right now.
I am too, and I honestly don't know why I signed up for it. Mostly just because I wanted to do a comparison. I wanted to see
Well, if
how
anything,
different it was than the one that had already been released.
you could totally flip that too, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. But like, I wanted to see the difference. I wanted to see what the difference was between it and the standard Nightfall Batman. So I just like randomly it popped up in my feed, like, you want to enter the equal contest? I was like, all right, fine, whatever. And then like 3 days ago, I see all these people online posting that McFarlane was sending out messages, you won, or sorry, you lost. And I got nothing. Like I didn't get anything saying I won or I lost until today at around noon. I get this message saying your order is now marked as shipped, and I was like, "What order? I didn't order anything from McFarlane." And I check it and I open it up, and it says I'm getting a gold labeled Nightfall Batman. And I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, I'm having to pay $38 for it.
Well, it's the FTC. That's the FTC repeat, right?
SDCC one?
Huh?
Is that the SDCC one?
Yeah, the SDCC one. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like I've not been happy with McFarlane lately. I don't know why I entered the contest. I was just like, I didn't think anything about it when I did it. You know, I was like, yeah, whatever.
And with the bandana stuff, it hides her peanut head.
That does. It looks good though. It looks good like that.
Yeah, that SDCC Batman's going for about $100 to $120 right now.
Does it look good?
Auctions.
Here's where I'm at with McFarlane.
The gutter?
They put out. I'm still miffed about the Batmobile fiasco.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them actually, because the first one that they put out, they knew it was wrong. There's no way that didn't get approved and be like, yeah, ship that out. That looks great.
Oh yeah, they 100% knew it was crap.
Yeah, because they knew a couple months later they were going to put out the correct version of it, and then everybody would want that version of it. So it's just like, you know.
No, they intentionally do this shit where it's 100% intentional. It is 100% planned. It's not like, oh, we put this thing out and it wasn't exactly right, but don't worry, we'll make up for our mistake later on. No, it wasn't a mistake.
Another one.
They do it consistently. They release something, whether it's Kyle Rayner or Tim Drake Robin or pick 100 other characters they've done this with, where they release the version they know nobody wants, but be like, make a big deal about it, like, oh, this character's finally here, knowing you'll buy it, knowing 6 months later they're going to release the version in the costume you actually fucking wanted.
Mm-hmm.
They know this. They do this intentionally every time to try and push people to buy two of something instead of the one they actually want. I don't know why people haven't picked up on this. As soon as they dropped that Tim Drake Robin last year, I was like, I would never buy that because obviously they're going to release the right one. He literally has the cuffs in the mold on his arm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just obvious. And they do this shit on purpose and then pretend like, oh, man, we finally got around to doing this. No, that was your plan to do that from the very beginning. And you knew what you were doing, trying to screw people.
Well, and it's happening in more than just that toy company because they did it with the Silverhawks too.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting the Vac Metal Silverhawks that we wanted to begin with.
And here's the thing: like, I've been bitching about Hasbro for a long time, but that's at least one thing I can say Hasbro hasn't done. They may not put out a figure for 8 years between, you know, releasing Guardians of the Galaxy figures or something, right? Or however long it's been since we got the last one until they came out with Yondu, right? But like, they didn't come out with like a shitty, non-accurate version of Yondu molded in the accurate version, but just like not painted. They didn't come out with like just a solid blank blue version of Yondu in the wrong colors, but obviously the mold lines for his costume was there.
And then like 2 months later, put out a better one.
Yeah, exactly.
No, wait. I do have one instance of this.
Now, I like this a lot.
One instance.
I mean, yeah, that looks good, but man, I need that mask.
Do you remember the 12-inch line that they did?
Yes.
Yep. The Iron Man from that line is the Marvel Now armor, the black and gold one.
Mhm.
But it's in red and yellow colors.
And then did they later release it in the other one?
No.
Oh, they just fucked up the colors and then never made up for it.
Yeah, they fucked it up and never made another one. But then again, the line did die. So
I've got
fair.
Captain America from that line, which is actually really nice. It doesn't. I don't collect 12-inch scale shit. I got it at a flea market in the box. But like the only one of those honestly that holds up like today for a modern collection is the Hulk, because it just looks like a mega Hulk.
they could shrink that down and paint it black and gold and make me happy. But
No,
I'm not high on their priority list.
The hair is enough away from the head where you can actually use the bandana and the original head.
That looks good, man. That looks really good.
We're talking about Iron Man over, huh?
But I need that right head. It's got to be right.
I'm good.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I got to cut out. I just realized I'm late for my own show.
All right, have a good one.
All right, buddy.
I'll see y'all on Sunday.
Have a good one, man.
Later.
Later. Yep, I dig it. I like it.
Poor Iron Man. Dang old C-list character. I need an extremist Iron Man if anybody's got one.
What's wrong with the one you had?
Nothing.
Oh, you just want
Why
another
do
one?
you need another one?
Why do you need another one?
I'm trying to think of a reason.
Oh.
You just want another one?
I fucking want one, man.
I thought you had one.
I do.
Why do you need two?
Do you know how many of the modular armors Iron Mans that I have?
Nope.
5.
Why? Why?
So,
Iron Man, it's in my top 3 favorite armors.
Yeah, but you don't need more than one copy of your favorite armor, do you?
Well, I kind of like where he's standing, but I want to put him in I want to replace the ones that are in the Hall of Armor. So I need another one to put where the old one is. You know, the old one is like really small.
You got the Hall of Armor?
I do have a Hall of Armor. If you go and look at my collection my collection of the Discord.
Oh, them feetsies is looking so good.
I don't have a Hall of
how's
Armor.
the come along? I got.
You don't have Discord?
No, I don't have a Hall of Armor.
No, I do.
Okay, we're looking at feet now. Sorry to interrupt.
So it could be some nasty teeth too.
Oh man.
I'll put some of those right in front of the Crackigator's mouth.
Oh no.
Yeah, it looks like kind of like flat teeth right there. It's like
It is some flat teeth.
That's not what I mean by that.
So that's perfect. Right in front of that gator teeth.
Are we just gonna call it Crack Gator from here on out?
Yeah.
No.
It's easier than remembering something numbers.
SCP-682?
And yeah,
Yeah.
that
Crackigator. The Crackigator.
Disagree.
Do you already have a head for it? Actually, Canon actually designed a really cool head for it.
You want to see it?
Yes.
I guess if I have to.
Forget to save that one.
I did save it. Look, save.
Did you save it under a name you'll remember?
No, I saved it right over the Hog Girl.
No. He wrote it down on a piece of paper on a list and put it on his desk.
Yeah, I'll throw it out later.
And his kids came from his ex-wife's place, and they grabbed it and threw it away already. And then broke his shower.
My kids don't throw out my lists. I throw out my own lists. Oh, that's the wrong version.
Well, that's the ultimate. Which still looks awesome.
Right. gotta go find
You know, are you still in here?
Scrolly.
The other one's mammoth.
Yeah, I gotta get down to the M's.
Yeah, Mammoth Head kicks
I
ass.
missed the M's.
Thought you saved it as like J-E.
I don't know what I saved it as. Right there. J.E. Head.
Yeah. Can't believe I remembered it. Shit.
Hey, somebody's got to remember these things.
I have a really terrible memory, but I've been taking Adderall, so maybe that's making it. Maybe that's affecting it.
Adderall will also increase your blood sugar. So
What does?
Adderall.
Oh no. Maybe I ought to look into that a little bit then.
Keep an eye on it.
Okay, thank you.
At least that's what I read when I did 5 seconds of research on it on the internet.
Yeah, I need to research it then.
There's the mammoth head. Oh, you want to see it all in its colored glory?
Yeah, it just looks so cool.
No. There it is. There's his little trunk. And his little mouth under there. His itty bitty eyes.
I like
Soulless,
these guys.
possessed by a demon.
All black eyes right now.
I'm not going back and retexturing, recoloring it.
Oh, I just
For render.
say like all black eyes like a demon. It's like,
Yep. There it is.
that thing looks so dope.
All right. Now I gotta go back to the other one. All right. You think the horns need to be bigger?
Yeah.
Big enough for you?
Making that
A
like
little smaller.
of this TV movie where the actress looked like the Electra. Oh, like the Daredevil. There's been a woman who was a supermodel and a vigilante.
Bigger than
Oh,
that?
was it?
Let's see. Tad bit bigger.
The smaller 3 3/4 Spin Master 89 Batman will look better.
Yeah, let's roll with that.
I just came from Target and just couldn't bring myself to pay 25 plus for any Legends.
Maybe that is too big.
For the Widow.
Maybe that is too big. Yeah. I just looked at my Daredevil figure. It is a little big. Let's take it back down to where just a little bit. There we go.
That's about the same size as it was originally.
I know. I just looked at my Daredevil figure over here, and you had it right.
I do that occasionally.
Yeah, I know.
Electra looks like a
Sharpen out the nose, though. It needs to be the mask needs to be pointy.
I just put the subdivision surfaces on there.
Okay.
Did you ever consider the McFarlane poacher head? I don't know what that is. I gotta look it up. I'll do that.
I
after.
consider getting all heads.
Poacher head? A poacher head for what?
Huh?
Who is?
I don't know. Is she hot?
I don't know who poacher is.
Is that an elephant dude or?
Explain yourself, what?
In context.
Come on.
You got all of our attentions. Now let's go. Start talking about head. We're there.
That Black Widow is worth like 50. It's so good.
What, Black Widow?
The super articulated one.
Mine has not shipped yet.
Oh, the poacher is an elephant-looking guy. He's an elephant. And I need mammoth. I need fur.
The boot with the fur.
Yeah, he's a big elephant dude. Got
Oh.
bone piercings in his tusk. In his snout.
Is that an old figure?
Yeah, it's old. It's one of his. He actually made a couple of them. Looks like.
Oh, I finally got in my damn Cosmic Legions.
Poacher
Oh
2.
yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is great, man. I love this one. The cloak is good, except for this this iron-on vinyl. This is sheet iron-on vinyl. This is going to peel within the next year or so. But you know, it might look okay peeled. You know, a little bit of wear on it. That's fine. When that happens, I'll put a little bit of wear on the damn cloak here. But it looks excellent. I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna drill into these boots and put like booster things in them from the vintage collection Star Wars line. And I also put her additional head onto the engineer body, and I put her sniper rifle onto the engineer body. And I'm going to have Corey repaint this head to be red with a similar pattern to this one, but I think I'm going to do like stripes.
You reckon Corey got overate and went to sleep?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He got tired. That's
So
what I figured it when he ate something, watched TV, and passed out.
I panel lined this guy at work the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I think the gold matches pretty well.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It doesn't have to be exact, but I think it's pretty stinking close.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're pretty stinking close.
And panel lined him. I think it worked out very well.
Absolutely. Looks great.
For a super minor upgrade.
Sometimes the smallest additions make all the difference.
I was telling my boss, she was looking at it, and I was like, I want you to notice it, but really only when it's standing next to the person, the original. You don't notice it when he's standing there by himself, but if he's standing there next to what they originally put out, it's like, oh, hey, that one looks better. I wonder why.
All right. Got the
Because I'm awesome. That's why.
fur done on the feet. Just need to do the toenails.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Them pink?
Oh, yeah. That's a go with the Barbie movie.
You're gonna give them a pedicure?
There's a gray one and a white one of the Approacher.
Make them pretty.
Elephant characters. Okay. I even looked at like the Four Horsemen, like the Seven Kingdoms elephant guys, but those things are way expensive. Again, they're like elephant guys. There's no fur. But yeah, they're crazy. Don't pre-order. You gotta hunt that figures Target. Get them before street date.
We got you covered.
Yeah.
With the Extremist Iron Man?
I don't have an Extreme Iron Man. I only have one Iron Man actually.
Into Maznoob, he's like hold
What do you want a Hall of Armor for if you only got one Iron Man?
Just for fun.
No,
You're gonna have like the Hall of Armor and it's all empty except for like the one Iron Man?
I'll put Batman outfits.
Mine's in 2000 McFarlane figures. Super detailed, amazing paint. Just not on the articulation. Yep. Their paint was like so much better back then.
You would put a Batman figure in the Hall of Armor.
Hell yeah.
We sweet.
Well, he's got those Iron Man like armors.
He has 3. Yes, he has 3.
To me, doesn't make sense why he doesn't use them all the time.
You see the death battle where Iron Man fought Lex Luthor?
Nope.
Who do you think won?
Iron Man.
Lex Luthor.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he's evil.
Well, the armor that Tony wins with, though, is, if I remember correctly, Tony wins, didn't he?
Yeah, he won. Usually, whenever a Marvel character goes up against a DC character, the DC character always wins because, you know, DC is like super overpowered. We're like, everybody's a god.
Well, the armor that he beats Luthor with, though, isn't it the one of the bad guy?
Yeah, the Endosyn.
Yeah, the silver armor.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if that was like the final armor that but that's where he like turned the tide of the battle. I felt betrayed. I don't know.
Isn't Lex Luthor supposed to be like a, whatever they call a 9th level intellect or some crap?
That Tony is too, though.
Yeah, Iron Man, look, Tony is not the smartest guy in the Marvel Universe. However, he continually outsmarts people smarter than him because he's a little more tactical. Like, by the time he beat Reed Richards in chess, they were playing 5 different chess matches at one time. And he checkmated Reed all at the same time on all 5 chessboards. And Reed's like, how the fuck? And you even said you don't have to be the smartest man in the room to be the smartest man in the room.
My brother won't play me in chess anymore. I beat
Dude,
him.
my 8-year-old son
Bad
almost beat me the other day.
Nope, never again.
I could never get anybody to play chess with me growing up, period. Everybody wanted to play checkers.
Well, it is an easier game, to be fair. But my son started playing chess, and he asked me if I wanted to play. And at the time, I didn't know that he was playing chess. I feel like I should bring up that he's 8. He'll be 9 in December. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Your sister has a chessboard in her room. So I brought it down, put it on the table. He almost beat me. Almost. Because I was just trivially playing, you know. I was like, move this here, move that there. He got within 3 moves of checkmating me, and I was like, holy shit. I had to actually start playing to beat him.
Yeah, I beat my dad a few times. He was pretty good. He beat the pants off me a whole bunch, though, before I got good enough to beat him.
Well, that's part of what we got to be good enough to beat them, though.
That's also why my brother won't play me ever again. I did use some dirty tactics a couple times. You know, you come down, you drop the grandkids off in his lap, and you're like, you want to play some chess? It's called strategy. What I never beat him at was Trivial Pursuit.
Oh.
I knew all the random facts about everything.
My ability for random facts is getting less each year.
Because you got old, man. You start keeping up. That's the problem. Because, well, I'm tired.
No stretch.
Work all day, come home. I ain't got time to be looking up stuff.
Yeah, I feel that. Except during the summer.
Sam goes back to school on the 28th. We got to get him back in Kung Fu sometime. Guess I need to glue this stuff before I.
Catching up on refresh myself on geek stuff. I've been watching Star Trek technology channels on YouTube.
I think I'm 2 episodes behind on Secret Wars.
I'm all episodes behind.
What do you think about that time when the scroll turned into a pink dragon and start like running around and put a tutu on? And
Tutu. Oh,
Jesus, surely you just.
I think that was a show. Wasn't that
so
Netflix?
he called himself the Ping Pang Boom Fumi. So then they're going to sing about Hong Kong Fooey. Yeah. Chicka chong, chicka chong, chicka chong, chong, chong.
Fucking checks out, man.
Ever seen the show Happy on Netflix?
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
I haven't seen the second season, but that first one was fucking
I
wild.
haven't seen the second season either. Got rid of Netflix.
I haven't seen any of it.
It's probably on a site that shall not be mentioned.
You should check that shit out. You should treat yourself. It's pretty fucking funny.
Second
Yeah,
one's really good.
It's
Yeah,
pretty,
the second season's good too.
Nice.
you can mention the website. It's just don't tell the whole URL. This F movies. It sounds like we're cussing movies.
F the movie.
They have about everything, so it's probably there. I mean, they have old.
I wish I had time for video games. I'm doing what I'm doing right now. 14, 15 hours a day, man. It really, really stinks.
Every now and then I get on and play City of Heroes.
I wish.
Man, I fucking play every day. I don't. Well, every day that I don't work.
This is all I do. This is it. It's
Have you
all
ever heard of
the time?
Cyberpunk 2077?
Yeah, I beat that game. It was good.
What I'm currently playing right now.
I never had any problems with it all glitching out and stuff, and I got it when it first came out, and I did not
that's
have
nice.
I did not have the problems that everybody reported. Like flying
Yeah.
cars, I never saw a flying car.
I don't have flying cars, but like she'll be holding her cell phone or whatever, but it won't be in her hand. It'll be like 2 foot away from her, following the motions of her hand. And things won't
I never
be
had that happen either.
things won't be on the ground. Like when I hide a body in like a dumpster or whatever, you know, you get that little baggie of all the shit that he was holding.
Yeah.
The little baggie will be in the air. It won't be on the ground.
What are you playing it on?
PS5.
Oh, I played it on the PC.
Oh, that's where they fixed a lot of stuff, was on the PC, because it's easier to patch in.
Amelia Lopez, yeah, I'm painting the joints. I ground them down first before I painted them too, though, just to not have enough clearance.
I have a lot of problems with crashes. It crashes like
Wow.
about every 10 to 15 plays, every 10 or 15 times I play.
That just tells me that playing it on the PC was the way to
Brian
go.
Bill, never fear, I am here. Let the panties drop and commence. I think you might be in the wrong show if we're looking for that.
That's the after hour show.
Yeah, that's onlyharker.com.
Yeah.
Well, we are after hours, to be fair.
It's only crocodiles.
Yep, only crocodiles here.
Something Wong just got the Fortnite links red articulated, pretty nice. Not sure what I could use her for. That links body's nice. It looks a lot like when was it the Black Cat had a mech suit, like an Iron Man suit. You basically just call it that. It was the red version. I don't know.
I went to my Ollie's yesterday, and it was filled with absolute garbage. Nothing.
Eternal figures.
No, just like a lot of the Doctor Strange wave. Just junk, man. The Legends, the re-release wave of Black Panther.
Yeah.
It was just not good. I went there looking for the Bucky O'Hare stuff for Corey, and they didn't have any of it. Do they have it at yours?
I didn't see anything.
Damn.
They had the I think he was wearing a spacesuit guy, but that was it. And then when I went back just the other day, all that shit was gone.
Damn.
But they had got like this huge influx of everything else.
I did notice they had the last time I was at the one in Roanoke, which is farther away than the one I usually go to.
I've been to Roanoke. I love the name of that place.
They had the astronaut 2-pack, the guy and the girl, Fortnite.
You watched that? Did I send you that video about Roanoke? You watched it?
Isn't that the settler town that disappeared?
Yeah, there's.
Or is that no? That's Croatoa.
Yeah, Croatoa.
No.
Roanoke's just right up.
Yes, and no. You're right, but you're also wrong. Roanoke is the place where that took place. They're thinking that Croatoan is what happened there, the Indian tribe or whatever that the zombies that attacked were the Croatoan.
Oh, Roanoke is where they found Croatoan written on the tree.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't disappear because it's right up the road.
It's not there. It's a
Still there.
figment of your imagination.
Oh. Then where'd I get those legends at?
I picked up this stuff, Jared. I'm very interested to see what the durability is like on this. This is flat, Mr. Color. It's just a clear. I'm gonna do a brush on and see what the durability is like.
Okay, cool.
Super smooth, clear.
Excuse me.
Because that'd be interesting, especially on like faces.
$240 for pudding. Oh yeah.
Say $240 worth of pudding.
Yep.
That's a lot of pudding.
What do you want to do with that pudding?
I don't know. Take all my psychiatric medicine. Now what they did in One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, the state is like a Barry and Levon. Oh yeah. We got the 240 and they had the pudding. Oh yeah. What you gonna do, Fat Pudding?
My favorite quote from that is, "This is my job. You're fucking it up."
It's like, you gonna put your ass in that pudding? Oh yeah.
Man, whole thing pulled out.
What whole thing pulled out?
The whole thing, the entirety of it.
The whole scene.
Oh, scene.
All of it, the whole thing.
That's just obscene. Obscene. Oh, let's get caught up on the chat.
Frustrating. Ha.
You might know what the sharpest thing in the world is.
Video.
Me.
Bucky O'Hare. Oh, that's a question. It's like the sharpest thing in the world is it? Oh, is it? No. Bucky O'Hare. That's the Star Wars, isn't it? No. Where's Bucky O'Hare?
I don't know.
Yeah. I went to Target today and they released all the new waves: Spidey, Electro Wave, Doctor Doom pack, Thor Destroyer pack. Cool. I saw Dickie Betts play in Roanoke. I also saw the other ones and all for the Deadheads. Brian's like, I used to call my woman Pudding, but now I call her Coffee. She grinds so fine. Sharpest thing in the world is a fart. Cut through underwear and not leave a hole. Yeah.
Legit.
Oh. The body is getting close to being done on Bruton.
Hey, I can't print the head until all the Ghost Rider stuff is done.
I am not pressuring you to print it. I'm just stating a fact.
All right. I'm just stating a
Counterfact.
relative fact that relates to when you can get your head.
I still got to set up the app thing.
Google Pay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he can give you head.
No, that's when you
That
can get
$100 you asking for them things.
Lincoln's,
Oh, $100. All right.
Washington's, and
All about the Benjamins.
Benjamins, yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Some other dead presidents.
Bum, bum, bum.
You can't call them bongs. You gotta call them water pipes.
Oh, water pipes.
Yeah, but who put the bump in the bumps you bump?
Anybody know what the strongest thing in the world is?
Titanium.
My patience sometimes. Hey, bra holds up 2 milk factories. I do like the electric head on the regular electric head on that Daredevil body.
You see the knees on that Daredevil?
The what?
The knees on that King Daredevil figure? Holy shit, this.
Oh, the knees on it. I thought you like the news on Daredevil. I was like, what news?
The knees, man, that thing's crazy as all outdoors.
Are the knees on it weird?
Yeah, they're pretty fucking white, man. To be fair, with all the promo images, though, they wasn't hiding it.
I got my set ordered though. I ordered it through the Chosen Prime.
Good old Brian plug.
Alright, let me pull up those knees. Yeah, those are some nasty looking knees. Alright, yeah. There is the knees. Look out. Woo! That's not good looking.
Oh man, that's awful. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Look at that other picture where he's got both his knees bent.
Ugh. That is terrible.
I was gonna buy that thing until I saw that. I was like, I'll make one. Holy shit!
Why didn't they just do like a lecture where they put the pinch cuff above the knee? That way you got regular knees.
Make a bigger knee pad to hide that shit. Something.
Well, with Electra, they got the same baggy pants, but they stop right above. They come in, taper in at above the knee. That way you got regular knees.
Yeah, that's hideous looking.
The Ahsoka, the Blacks team did for the live action Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Her knees look better than that, and them things are wacky.
Look at that. Yeah. Look, his legs about to come off.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
I'm just getting it because I want the mindless one.
I'll probably have to buy it to get the head.
Wait a minute, does it come with anything? Well, the Daredevil don't come with any parts. You can actually skip that figure if you don't want that, which I'm torn. Because I went ahead and just ordered the whole wave from Chosen Prime. But I don't really want the Daredevil.
I want a Daredevil, but I don't want that Daredevil. Oh, thank you.
I think I'll stick with it and I'll just resell the Daredevil later. Because it works out better anyway, because there's other bit buying from Chosen Prime. They're the only one they're selling by itself is the Daredevil on their site because it's double packed in the case.
Double packed.
Today, nice details and sculpt. Still like the dark red. The only issues I have with the hip limits or the range or the motions and legs. And she's got a peanut hip. The Daredevil has a SHP art style pan articulation. Yeah, it does. On that Team Daredevil, whatever, the hand leader of the fist. Looks like a folding steak knife. Why?
I immediately thought of the early days of Dragon Ball Z.
Those early DBC SH figures, their knees are awful.
No, it's fucking terrible. Enough to turn you completely off on them. I can't believe that nobody's ever done a soft goods Goku. I mean, other than like that Mondo, whatever, that the 6 inch, the ones that are 8 inches, 8 inch tall.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be relatively easy to get a Vegeta.
That does kind of surprise me.
Especially with all the complicated shit they got coming out, like that James Bond figure that's coming out. That's just hard. Compared to Karate Gi. Come on now.
There might be something to do with the licensing too. For Dragon Ball, it might be expensive, or they might have different stipulations on doing Dragon Ball figures.
Well, I don't think third party cares about that shit.
Well, that's true too.
I mean, they're currently making them. They're just making them out of plastic. Yeah. Definitely surprised.
I was glad the dude was able to hook me up with these rhino feet. They work out perfect.
That's awesome.
Never thought I'd be able to get a hold of the Marvel Legends Rhino feet because how hard the left leg is to get. The one that came with Ghost Rider.
Shit, can I ask me? I got both of them. I don't need to.
What, rhinos?
Yeah, I got both rhinos.
But yours is complete. You don't want to like tear apart a complete rhino. This is for the feet.
Think you ever damn was, right?
I wish I still had that first build figure. That one's great.
The darker gray.
Yeah, I love that one with the shoulder pads and the mask. That's my favorite.
I still got one of those left. I used to have two. I sold so I could have both looks. Then when it started going for like crazy money, I sold the extra one.
Yeah, I had one, but a couple of people came over that were friends of a friend, and it vanished. How about that?
It's not a very good friend.
Well, friend of a friend, so I wasn't friends with him. So it just vanished off of my my display. Same thing with my Sandman figure, but luckily Dawn hooked me up with a Sandman build figure.
I like to build a figure better than the retro card it on Sandman.
Dang. I'm gonna build like a sand display for his legs because the legs may look too great, but I'm just gonna build like a sand style display or sand thing for his legs, something pretty lightweight or heavy enough to where he'll stand really well. Put him in my Spider-Man display over here.
I got the SDC sand colored one, but they didn't give them this big arms, which would have made more sense with the sand colored one.
I do have the Marvel Legends one, but I have it like, I don't know how you say it's like combined with the Select one.
The
Rhino?
The Sandman.
Oh, Sandman. Oh, that's cool. What'd you do?
I have an original Sinister Six, and he looked weird being so much bigger.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that Select one, but I just like the one that you gave me.
Yeah, I didn't like the hips on that guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do like a sand diorama.
And those are Terex hips. Well, that's such a bait and switch for that Terex 2-pack. I didn't get the 2-pack. Was it the name of, was it the one Terex comes with? Was it the
Black something?
But yeah, on the box art, they show redesigned hips for Terex. They get like more modern style hips, and they didn't do it.
Nope, I certainly fucking did not. Because I bought that 2-pack, but I don't give a shit about that other Herald, so I'm gonna sell him off.
He's like the most plain looking figure ever, too.
Yeah, it's dumb. I don't give two shits about that one.
Brian's heading up this way in mid-August. He's finally got his appointment. Cool. I'm gonna give you your box of stuff. Actually, gotta get another box because your stuff got through the box I started with. 2 times or 3. We pick up when we're out and about. We always pick up stuff for each other, and
getting the hips off of Thalog sucks.
I was wondering what kind of noises you were making there. It's like, what kind of stream just turned into? I was like,
yeah.
Man.
Streams.
Not good.
We can swap boxes.
And Buzzy's worried about me. She's like, meow, meow. What's going on? Are you mad? So she's being all super sweet, lovable. She's a little Buzzy. My little Buzzy bear. So sweet. She feels really good. It just sucks. We always got to keep the cone on her. Or she'll kill herself.
Yeah, that sucks.
She'll rip her throat out. It's absolutely insane. She will absolutely rip her throat out. She finally got all the scabs off of her face, though.
Well, that's good.
So, no scabs on her face. She's got a little bit on her ear, like right in front of her ear. But it's not bad. She has little, like little issues all over her body from like the skin issues. But overall, I mean, feels great. She's playing a ton, so she's getting to be a kitten, which is amazing. Something that she doesn't really get to do because she's usually just in pain all the time.
This is true. We really don't have the space for all the stuff we've been picking each other, but we need it. They must have it. They need it. $320.
320.
It is 3 hours 20 minutes we've been working. I think it's about time to wrap her up for the night.
All of the day.
I gotta get up early in the morning, earlier than normal.
What do you mean early?
I gotta take my cousin to a doctor appointment early in the morning. We'll hang up till 11 o'clock and call it night. Cool.
All right. Well, what do you think about that so far?
It looks amazing. What is it? I can't see.
Let's see. Give me full screen on Sean.
Yep.
Let me see it dead on.
I haven't adjusted the ear parts yet. Sculpt
The
that.
lips look a little mannish, so I would I'd bring the Cupid's bow in some and thicken them up.
Yeah, you would.
You're not looking very Greek at all.
Well, Harker said that he didn't like the way Greek women looked. Because I tried to give her Greek nose, and he's like, no,
Well,
this is too big.
It didn't look like Jennifer Garner.
and bring that right there. Bring that down so
Well,
the its bow is a little bit more prominent.
She's going to be Electra again in the Daredevil Wolverine movie.
The lady whose mouth you told me to look at had her top lip
I mean,
came up.
apparently I was wrong.
Were you wrong then or are you wrong now?
I'm not wrong now.
Anybody had-
I would sharpen up the Cupid's bow a little bit.
I think some big old buck teeth is coming out of them lips.
Yeah, sharpen up the corner of the lips.
I'm just going back to modeling toilets.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
remember, I made Hot Girl look really nice. Okay, I kind of know what I'm doing.
Just kidding.
I'm fairly good with the golden ratio, and now I would plump up the corner of her lip a little bit. Not the corner, not that corner. No. Like leave that
Fuck that corner.
sharper. Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, that's looking good. Looking good. And the bottom lip, I would bring down in like the middle. Bring that down. Okay, and let me see it from the side. That bottom lip, see how
Needs
it
to be pumped
angles
up,
straight
yeah,
down?
flat.
Yeah, plump that up.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
Pump it up. Pump it up.
See, your feet are pumping.
That the top lip, I would bring in a little bit, like from the side, kind of. No. I mean from the side profile.
Control Z, motherfucker. Control Z.
Bring in.
Like you see where the mouth opening is.
Back.
No, not right there. Not right there.
Forward.
No,
Oh,
no,
just a little bit of that. On this,
no, not right there.
a
Oh,
little
my
bit more of
God.
that.
Oh,
Now she looks like she done got punched in the mouth.
Where the
Mouth, the lips area.
She looks like she's not very happy. Where the what?
something along this needs more duck lip.
the top of the Cupid's bow? Bring that out and down a little bit. Okay. No, you had it. Now, I would say plump up the bottom lip a little bit more.
You fucking had it.
Plump it up. Plump it up.
And I'll give that a look front.
Now just 128th of an inch to the left.
The corners from the absolute hilarity that you did are kind of awry now.
These corners? I didn't mess with those corners. I messed
No.
with
I'm talking about that right there. I would bring those down just a little bit.
I reset that so that it wasn't.
Oh well, I'm stupid then. I would bring those down just a little bit.
So was you wrong then, or was you wrong now?
And then towards the corner, bring those down, because what you're looking for is kind of like almost like a swoop up to the Cupid's bow. The top lip needs to be smaller than the bottom. That's what I'm trying to go for here. So at this point, I'm trying to make it smaller. I'm trying to make that top lip a little bit smaller than that bottom one, and sharpen up the corners of the lip to make it, not look off. That looks really good. The area right above the Cupid's bow, I'd deepen that just a tad bit. I don't remember what that's called. From the top of the nose to the bottom of the Cupid's bow, just a tad. Don't really go banana.
Go bananas.
Don't go banana. Don't put any buck teeth on it. My God.
Yes, buck teeth.
Yeah, that's a little much. I think she would need. I think maybe that's staff.
We want buck teeth. We want buck teeth.
Oh my God. Bring it up.
Give the crowd what it wants.
A little bit up from that. Just really, really subtle. We don't want it to end up looking like a Hitler stash.
What do you mean we?
I'd bring it up some more.
I think we do want to look like a Hitler stash.
Let's go to Chaplin. I think Chaplin would be better for YouTube.
That looks nice. take a look at the chin. Let's take that chin in some, make it a little bit more pointy, kind of like the figure. I don't know. Hold on. From this angle, it looks about right. Yeah. From this angle, it looks right. Like right. I would say smooth. Yeah, that out. Like maybe. Like because it kind of does like a little bump. See what I mean? Like on the bottom, like on the jaw. I'd say take that bump out.
All right. We're at the 11 o'clock mark. All right. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming out, hanging out with us tonight. And watching.
Like the bump underneath it. Like you see how the jaw comes down and it has that bump right there. Yeah, I would pull some of that out.
Oh, righty, we're at the past 11, so we're going to call it a night.
Yeah, that's good.
And everybody in the chat, again, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight.
Maybe pull that chin in just a little bit.
Harker,
we're going bye-bye.
I'm sorry.
We're going bye-bye.
stand back.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Do that.
Later. Sorry.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch y'all. See y'all next Sunday, or not next Sunday, but this Sunday. Yeah, that's it. Laters.
Later.